episode 9 of Awakening. Party is currently in the middle of nowhere after having been ambushed. Or not ambushed, or having a run in with a group of hobgoblins. And here we are. Does somebody want to do a recap for preferential treatment in the first combat?
Always.
Then go ahead.
You wouldn't want that. Well, we started us coming down from a good night of sleep uh, and having breakfast, and we got a notice from the uh, from the guy in our bar that there was an orc waiting for us. We went out and had a chat with this orc. Seemed this orc wanted to party together with the famous and illustrious goblin slayer that is Reuben. And we decided yes, that because there's no way this could be like some secret scheme by an evil wizard organization to attack us, right? That makes no sense. So we took our orc boy with us, talked to some people, bought some stuff at town, headed off. Uh, I think we had a one night in the forest, but that was fine. We didn't die. Then got to Nolly, and then got to where we are now. When and after a bit of travel and some talking with between the party, we settled down here. Had a nice camp set up, and what you know, as we were looking for goblins, they found us and attacked us during the night.
Yeah.
Uh, I want to say luckily, but I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure what the most efficient person up would have been, but Reuben was the one up during the night when we were attacked. And through a hazy, weird, dangerous combat, though our new friend, the orc, half orc, very, very specifically half human, uh, almost died, but didn't. Survived. Survived by, yeah, a few more rounds and you died. And, but you survived. We killed all the orcs. Not orcs. Confusing. All the hobgoblins. And now we're just hanging out. I think we're all super angst up by the combat and the adrenaline, so most of us couldn't get to sleep for the next day. And we just had a chat and ended the session there.
All right. Did anything interesting happen on your travel from Low Bay to Nolly and from Nolly to where you are now?
Did anything happen, guys? I feel like something happened, but
Specifically
my mind has
asking
blocked
Reuven
it
in
out.
this case.
There was
Yeah.
Reuben was having
Did someone?
sorry.
Sorry. You go.
Go.
You sure?
Yeah, you got it.
Didn't someone lose a certain cat that was good friends with them?
Right. That's why I blocked the memory out.
Reuben's Reuben had a similar talk with the cat as Osmar did with Reuben when they were first heading out of Barrios.
True.
Well,
you
and
met a
then
male elf cat, I believe it was.
Was it the male? I don't know if I knew its gender.
Oh, well, I thought.
How the turntables.
Yeah, like your cat's been playing with another cat. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe they just both female. I don't know.
Well,
Is Ruben going to-
your cat Rufen, I think, is confirmed female because the Dryad
Yes.
did let you know. Yeah,
You bet
having
you
a
kid,
cat,
you bet.
having a cat as a travel companion might sometimes be more problematic than you would think.
Most definitely.
Maybe we should consider getting a leash.
Like a harness. of
For,
some
for Ruben?
Yeah, true.
sort. Yes, that's exactly
Ruben
it.
as well.
One for Rufen, one for the cat.
Heal, boy, heal!
All right, so where we left off, the party was sitting around the campsite, just having watched the huge boar pass back from wherever it was heading in the first watch, and I think it's time for the day to begin. You have at the moment a half-dead orc, half-dead, half-orc, half-human in a tent who is out of commission for the day. Getting him on the donkey probably not going to happen, so it's probably time to waste a day in the wilderness.
Can
We won't be able to carry him out, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna point to you. Of like, does Wiglaf do anything?
I don't think I had enough time to prepare spells, right? Because we were ambushed in the night.
Yes.
Or they found, yeah. I just got protection from evil.
A, there's no, you don't have a healing spell ready, and B, even if you had one ready, you would by now know that it wouldn't work.
Right. 'Cause
But we do have a proficient healer in the party.
Yeah, so the next day he will be able to be healed and move again properly, but this day is kind of problematic where he won't be able to move much at all unless you get some sort of a stretcher going and carry him around.
I don't think we can.
No, I don't think so. We'll just chill out one day.
Yeah, we'll just hang out. We'll just hang out in the wilderness. We'll do some little camping,
All right, so you're in the middle of the open field. You can see Teffington in the distance. You can't see Nolly anymore. There's like rolling hills all around you, so your vision is blocked to the north. It's blocked to the south. You're like in a valley, more or less, if you would think about it in these terms. I mean, it's a huge valley. It's like 4 miles in both directions, but still, yeah. Okay, so
For the day,
mhm.
first off, out of character, at least Ruben's armor got damaged. The armor spell got damaged.
Oh yeah, but I can't.
Yeah, I
equip
believe so.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can you heal Ruben as well? Because Ruben's also damaged. Can you like patch him up?
Yeah, if you're in the tent, I can tend after you. But it'll be an entire day's thing. You don't have to stay. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I don't think you need to stay near me for the entire day. But
Yeah,
I would guess it probably makes sense if Usmar was hanging with Reuben and Jorman.
Mhm.
I could just keep watch over, like, just outside of the tent while they're
Yeah.
getting patched up and looked over, being fed. Well, I guess Reuben can feed himself, but, make sure everyone's getting what they need and keep watch.
Yeah, as long as you are all staying within the camp and nobody's like walking away for
Yeah.
larger distances, then healing can be applied in the usual way. Which just means that we will have to like roll a check to see if anything comes up to you during the day.
if there's at any point a time where I have privacy in the tent and Jorman is asleep, I want to look at his journal.
At his journal.
Yeah, or I want to rummage through his back if he has any written notes.
I do have a journal.
Jormon is more or less out of commission, so you will have plenty time
But I don't know if
where
Ruben's
he
gonna
will not be paying attention. I think does Rufen stay in the tent? I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna be outside, and you will have to go outside and catch him. Like, more or less leash him to a tree to make sure that he doesn't run around and open all of his wounds up again.
Yeah.
And Wiglaf, what are you doing? Sitting
Okay,
around
fine.
outside?
Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping watch, making sure we don't get ambushed again. Being a
Alright.
vigilant soldier, so to speak, on
Perfect.
patrol.
So whenever you want to, you can rummage through the through Yeoman's bag and see what's
Yeah,
in his journal.
I try to do it tidily. I don't want to like make a mess out of it.
Hmm.
And then I just want to skim the journal, see if there's any notes on our party.
It's a mess.
Is there any documentation on Reuven or Osmar or Wiglaf?
Legends of how many hundreds of goblins Rufin's killed.
Okay, so I'd probably pretty quickly put it back into the
Hmm.
thing and
The
leave it
journal of
alone.
fan fiction is what it is.
All right.
And I guess I look if there's like a second book, the real book.
The real book. Don't think so.
I assume I don't find it.
That's the only book you find in my bag.
Yeah.
Surprising that you even find a book. Like,
Mhm.
is this
I think
weird?
I think I heard his comment on literacy, at the front of the LOL.
Yeah, but think about this. Just like this random half-orc dude who comes to follow
yeah,
Reuven around and he actually can read and write. Like,
that's pretty odd.
not even your priest fighter guild guy that's standing out of the tent can write.
Yeah. It's odd,
Just-
but there's no
it's
notes on us, so
Kind
I
of
don't
weird,
know.
so yeah. It's a long
Yeah,
play, you know.
Yeah, it does seem like a long play.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something weird going on. Let's just put it like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Wiglaf,
That
you
sounds
are.
like DM influence.
That sounds like what?
DM influence.
DM influence, yeah.
No. Who would ever say that the DM influences anything?
That seems
For
like
podcast.
very logical conclusions Uzma would make with his eye intelligence.
Yes.
And you're just interpreting that out.
Okay, Wiglaf, you're out for watch. Give me a d20 and a perception check.
I have to keep looking at my page for that. I just know what it is. Kind of shit.
I love the random rolls. So that's your perception check, right? And a random
Yeah.
d20, just a d20.
Oh, sorry. Amazing.
Why do you always like? I don't know why. So there's not much going on this day. Wiglaf, you have on your watch last night. You saw this huge boar passing by, right? Reuven and Kitty and Coffin and everyone else also saw this large boar passing by in the other direction afterwards. And sometime during the day, you see once again this large boar like hanging out in the distance. It's like half a mile away. It's just walking around.
I'm not going anywhere near it. I'm just making sure that it's, just half a mile away and stays half a mile away. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you keep a watch on him. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's a different one. Maybe you're getting slowly encircled by huge boars. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm just paranoid about boars ever since
Yeah.
Fate today.
Ever since the wild pigs.
Yeah.
The wild pigs are like, they are like half the size, so to give you like perspective on how huge this creature is.
I could just become Pigman.
Pigman.
Like domesticate a pig, ride it around.
It's not that
My fears
large.
are the things that I manifest into other people. Sorry.
All right. Anything else going on during the day?
I guess I could just look around the sky, see how. Does it look nice? Beautiful day. Wind blowing.
Yeah, it's like a Calm
So it's
down.
okay.
Everything's fine. Nothing strange.
Are those bodies and everything all nice and properly buried and everything?
They are lined up in the symbol, I think.
Oh, right.
Other than this, they have not been buried, no.
Oh, we're not supposed to bury them? I don't think we have any shovels.
I
We're gonna have to
think
buy
you
a
did
shovel.
the same thing as with the last hobgoblins. You
Yeah, I
attempted
did.
to burn them, but then it didn't work.
Yeah,
So,
it didn't work. Yeah.
so you put them all in the holy symbol shape.
Yeah, they're just smelling up the place, I'm sure that for like at least, well, that'd probably take like 3 or so days, but it probably still smells like deadbeat, like
It
scavengers.
smells bad. Like there are bloody wounds on them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they
Flies
start
hanging
smelling
around.
kind of instantly.
I assume we dragged them at least a bit away, so they're
Yeah,
not immediately under our nose.
yeah. I don't think the air, the wind blowing the smell
Or
out.
we
No.
like moved the camp away, whichever
Mm-hmm.
was better.
Yeah, the boar keeps wandering around, and at some point during the middle of the day, it like starts walking away from the camp, back towards like the forest area. Like it's heading like westwards.
Okay.
You can see it moving away for quite a distance until like
Oh well.
there's enough grass in the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep watch, make sure that no crazy things are happening. Just if the boar starts walking away, I'll start walking back toward the camp. Look on the other side of the camp. Just kind of mosey around. I mean, that's what the perception check's for, I guess. So.
So, Jormund and Reuven, whatever the guild is, both of you don't really have an idea.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
don't.
some.
Reuben's not really paying attention.
No.
You know, that's human things.
Yeah. Jormund maybe picked up on some dealings when he was in the organized crime, but didn't come up, so maybe you just didn't get too much information about them, didn't hear too much about them. Yeah. Okay. Other than this, nothing happens during the day. You can... Oh wait, let me check one thing, because there might be actually somebody passing by you. Okay, so...
I would say that.
This would be going here and here and here. So... Actually, during this day, there will be once again a single rider coming from Teffington in your direction, and will spot your camp and make a C around it, trying to avoid getting close to you.
A single rider. Do they look human? Are they humanoid, or are they like in armor? Are they
It's a human.
Okay.
Best you can tell is that he's not heavily armored, on a light horse.
I can't. How far away are they?
They're coming from Teffington and they heading across the valley, probably towards Nolly. So hard to.
I guess I could try and wave them down. I'm sorry, someone's at my door. Just a moment. Hold on.
So I guess we see Wiglaf react to this. Reuven probably looks over, sees the rider in the distance, probably shouts into the tent. Uzmar, there is one of those people who give messages to towns riding by here on your horse.
Oh, Usma, give me a d20. You don't want to roll a 1 or a 2. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Very sorry. Someone's at the door. I meant to say I was yelling at the guy. Oh, hey, traveler! Oh, that sort of thing.
So you're trying to get this guy to pay attention to you?
Yeah, wave him down. Yeah. Like, I don't know who they are.
It's a single rider. Like, you can see him come your direction, like trying to avoid the camp, like
Mm-hmm.
take half a mile distance to the camp if he can.
Okay.
Um,
Whenever he's in speaking distance, I guess I'll try and talk to him.
I get out as Ruben asked me and
Yeah.
asked me to, and then
Okay.
I wave my hands at the guy.
Yeah.
In like kind of like an X jump thing where you like wave your hands above your head, like both
Mhm.
of them, to appeal non-threatening.
The guy sees you jumping around in the middle of nowhere, like next to your large tent, and slows down and gets a bit closer to you, still keeping quite a distance. Like he's trying to avoid getting peppered with arrows, obviously,
Right. Right.
and shouts, "Hey, who are you?"
Greetings. Goblin Slayers. I look to Ruben.
Seems like we've been out here for at least a day, and one of our friends is been taken down a bit, but he's still alive, recovering.
Goblin Slayers. Well, I'm just heading over to Nolly to inform them about like the latest sightings.
Could you
What have you
inform us
seen?
first?
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear you.
Could you inform us first?
2 days ago, like in the night, I have to let this me thinking, not the person thinking. At the evening, 2 nights ago, next to Orneo, they spotted Benny chasing Raffle into the forest. Like there seems to be some sort of a feud going on at the moment. And
Or Neo?
yeah,
So now we have that. I think we might have.
so maybe Raffle is heading southwards as well.
I go.
We
hunt.
might have. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm
I
just
thought.
counting ahead. You can do whatever you want.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I thought like you were gonna keep talking or something. I was writing down notes. We seem to have tracked a a goblin nest of goblins. Goblins. And they ambushed us in the night. We didn't see them. They saw us, and they seemed wounded before they came down here, or at least it seemed as though they had come from some fight or some direction. Maybe those were the goblins you were hearing about. Raffle and their gang. I believe we have his head. Raffle. I can't remember which.
It's Raffle. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So I just relayed that information. We might have found that goblin group that was fighting with Vinny's group.
Well, that's good news, I hope. We will hear once you have turned them in. Until then, I have to continue on my way. Wish you a pleasant day.
Safe travels.
And the rider keeps on going. Unless you want to murder him or anything. Now's the time.
How far away is he?
Oh yeah, lightning bolt.
Half a
Lightning
mile.
strike, please.
Like a shouting distance, so probably like 300 feet, something. Long distance.
It's so funny. We haven't even tried to get the. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
I just said long distance for
Okay.
Ruven.
Mhm.
We
Okay.
didn't really get. I'll just stop talking. Never mind. It's fine. I don't like interrupting people. So.
Then now's your time to talk.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it would be kind of funny if this person was a bandit and they're just trying to find where the rest of them came from. They're just shooting the shit. Anyway.
I think it's likely that whoever we just killed isn't Raffle. I don't think there's a bounty on this guy's head.
No, I meant like that would be interesting. I meant like Wiglaf probably thinks that this might have been Raffle that we took down, but it's
Yeah,
entirely
but
possible. But it's a different.
I'm saying this in character now.
Mhm.
After the guy has informed us that Raffle is fighting Benny
Benny.
to the north.
Yeah. In character, Wiglaf thinks that we might have just fought Raffle after this information is given as well. So like you have the different idea he has it. So it's fine. Like we'll see what happens, I guess.
When they said north, did they mean like this forest?
They said next to Orneo. So
Yeah.
like here.
So
Oh.
they-
Your guess would be that if Benny is chasing, then they would not run into the bandit forest, but the hobgoblin forest.
Mm-hmm.
they probably can't. We sighted them.
So they were sighted going this direction, from south to north.
No.
They were
From
heading this way.
Orneo, they sighted Benny chasing Raffle into the forest.
Okay.
So the
okay.
information came from Orneo to somewhere and then over to Taffington. Now it's traveling to Nolly.
Okay.
2 days ago, he ran here, so it could have been him.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, it's possible.
maybe they weren't able to regroup with any other goblin. Wait, are the goblins all in cahoots with each other, or do they just have different tribes and nomadic? They do infighting as well.
There is only one tribe in these forests.
Oh,
that
hold
I
on.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, so far every hobgoblin you have seen has been a red ray hobgoblin.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought they were like different tribes. Okay.
I mean, maybe it's not as easy to pick up new hobgoblins as you would think.
Maybe not. We'll have to think about the writer. Think about the news they just got. And he's a little bit more at ease with knowing that we've taken out, some more goblins that could be terrorizing the people. So
All right.
he's going to slightly pray to the god of death, which he still doesn't know the name.
I'm not 100% sure. Did we say that you offered the souls to them?
Oh, I always offer the goblin. That's the reason why I do the symbol of death. Like I do that to offer all of these souls that we have taken into the afterlife to the god of death at all times. Like whoever dies, if we find a group of people, whether they're civilians or hobgoblins or whatever, he's going to try and offer their souls like between the passing of, if there's even enough time. Except for like already consecrated people. Like if I go into a graveyard, there's a bunch of people that are dead. They all probably went to like the god of life or whatever.
Maybe there's undead in the graveyard.
That would be so badass. I mean, that would be horrible. We have to take them out.
All right. So nothing else happens during this day. This is all the interesting thing going on.
Okay.
I'm skipping over kitty roleplay for today.
That's
we will
fine.
jump to
We
our
need more
night
cat
watch.
fiction.
I assume the pets hunt for themselves today.
If Kitty is allowed, Kitty will go hunting. Yeah.
I understand that optimally it would be, but I think Reuben's still a bit shocked, so he keeps the cat in a at bay, at eye little distance.
Yeah, Zool. We left old pet Zool. Do his little perch training thing for about an hour. I don't know how long it takes. And then at night
And then
he always
leave her
wants to go.
outside. So
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Reuven, how will you keep track of Kitty? Because if Kitty leaves you,
No, we'll just do. You can. Uzumar, if you're marking down the food, just mark an extra 0.5 for the cat.
Sure.
okay.
Cat goes through 1.5 rations or something.
I think what Duck was asking is that, can you just what does it mean to leave the kitty at eye distance? Like, what if it starts leaving?
Yeah, I'm just keeping the cat, not letting it go away for hunting.
So
Okay,
you're
so
keeping the cat kind of occupied. So that's probably the
Yes.
reason why you're not as perceptive today. All right.
Very yes.
Okay. Then let's head into the night. How's the watch order? Same as
Wait,
always?
how many rations are we using then? 5.5?
Yes.
Me, the orc, Reuben, the cat, and Zool.
Yeah, but Zool doesn't take food because he uses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. He hunts his own. Yeah, right. So I'm sorry, not Zool. Sorry.
5.5 should be correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Drummond, I will inform you once you heal.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh,
Then-
I'll watch first as always because I have to prepare my spells.
Yes.
Okay.
So watch is the same. Wiggler first, this time without Jormund. Reuven second with Kitty, and the two wizards at third watch.
Yeah.
All right. Then we head into the night. Wiglaf, give me a d20 and a perception check.
D20 and a perception check. Okay.
Yes.
Eight
Okay.
plus nine
That's
and-
exactly
okay.
the roll I was expecting from you.
Okay, well, I didn't know if there was a comma there or not. You said D20 and a perception check. I'm like, okay. I just,
Oh, just the 13 is it's like the perfect number for you. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yay.
saying.
yeah, it's like an unlucky number. I think it's an unlucky
Anyway. Well, it seems like you're sitting there in the night. How would the owl react is the question. Does the owl give a fuck? Probably not. So,
Jules out hunting, getting some food or whatever. He's probably busy. He doesn't
yeah,
care.
Sul is hunting, true. So, you're sitting there as, like, keeping your watch, like, wandering around a bit around the camp as you once again spot at the edge of your vision the boar walking by. Seems like you are in boar territory for some reason.
Yeah, being a real bore right now. Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
I wish I had speak to animals. I love that spell. Once I get to level 3 as a priest, it's gonna be so awesome. I'm just gonna use it all the time. Well, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna study the boar. Like, is it too far out of my vision, or is it just enough in my vision where I can get it good?
You see it like once it gets close to you. So once it's in your infravision circle, you can see it walking at the edge of the camp. It's heading eastwards again.
Okay, so I'm a little peculiar about this. Is this boar, or maybe it's a different boar, or maybe it's something. It seems like it's a little weird. I've been finding this boar a few nights in a row, and everyone else found something similar. Is it closer to the forest or closer to the other? I'm sorry, the forest to our east. West, or is it closer to like the little spotted areas to the north, or something?
It's like you saw it last night walking in the same direction as you see it now walk.
Okay.
And then if you have talked with the rest of the party, they have seen it at the end of the night walk back. And,
Gotcha,
or like they have seen a boar walk in the other direction, and then you saw a boar out in the field, and now you see a boar again walking eastwards.
Can I? God. I'm gonna go in and see if Usmar can. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. I want to wake him up. Fuck up spells. I'm gonna walk a little closer to the boar. I don't want to startle it, but I want to see what it does if I'm just casually walking toward the boar.
How close do you want to get?
How close? You said I'm in seeing.
60 feet.
Right. 60 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna be 50 feet. I'm gonna see what
You
happens.
can like get a bit closer. The boar seems kind of to ignore you and keeps
40 feet.
wandering. Like you would have to follow it if you want to keep in vision with
Oh,
it.
follow the boar.
Yeah. It's just you see it at the edge of your vision. It's moving by by your camp, and if you want to see where it's going, you will have to follow it.
God. Yeah. I can do that. You know what? Yeah, shut up. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and walk. I'll just try and keep pace. However, the fuck will a dwarf can keep pace to a boar. So I'll try and keep pace.
Slowly
to the boar
walking by, so you can easily keep pace.
Yeah, I don't want to startle it, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm being hostile or anything. So I just want to walk. I just want to walk with it, not next to it, like 50 feet away. So
well, you can follow the boar. It's heading east. Or probably heading east. Like you don't have direction sense, I think, but it keeps heading in somewhat the same direction. Maybe it's planning to raid Taffington.
Oh yeah. It turns into a fucking Jurassic. Boom. Game over. Yeah, I'll just keep following the boar. I just want to see. I mean, Wiglaf's curiosity, probably comes from him just.
Okay. Give me
Sorry, go ahead.
Give me a dex check.
I don't know. That's. I haven't rolled a dex check. That's a 10. Okay, well. 19.
At one time, one of you will realize what's going on. I ask him. or say the things before I have asked for the
Yeah.
check. You actually managed to knock your alarm system, so
Oh, for
the bells ring and the boar kind of
yeah,
turns around, looks at you.
yeah. Oh. Does the board look like is it like honk honking? Does it like grunt and try and like
No,
clap
it
its
just
foot?
turned around and
or-
looks at you,
Oh, very not
sniffs a
boar
bit in your
manner.
direction, and like maybe like
Can I wave at the boar? I just want to wave
Sure.
at it. I'm not saying anything. It's hi.
you wave at the boar. Maybe the boar has night vision, maybe it doesn't. So
Maybe I can't tell what the boar's eyes are looking. I can't too far. I'm like 50 feet away.
you can see that the boar is looking in your direction, but the boar is probably looking in the direction of the sound, not in your direction.
That might be the case.
Hmm.
I don't
And
know
the
what the
boar
boss- that's
slowly
right, the board.
walks towards you.
Okay. It's not looking like it's not picking up pace, right? It's not like
No. It's like
Okay.
still super
Okay,
chill.
cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand at the edge, near the bells in the string because I'm a fucking dumbass.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna, I'm not doing anything. And whenever if it starts to pick up pace or anything and it's clearly running after me, I got nothing else to do but get my shield out. But yeah, I'm just trying to be non-hostile. I just want to see what happens.
The boar is walking in your direction, and it more or less manages to arrive at your feet, at which it notices that there's somebody standing and oinks in your direction. Oh, sorry, I was trying to make a pig sound, and then a hail spit. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah. Wait. That's great. I'm gonna. This orc seems.
It gets really
strange, like,
close. It gets really close with its snout to you, and starts like
Oh wow. Can I?
sniffing.
Okay, this works with. God, I feel like an idiot. This works with some animals. I don't know how they work with wild boars. So, I'm gonna take my gauntlet or whatever. I think the suit of armor that I'm wearing. I'm gonna take the gauntlet off of my right hand, and I'm going to hold up to the boar, and I'm gonna try and pet it. On its little boar head. Like I'm gonna let it look at my hand first. Obviously, I'm not gonna go over it. And I don't know how their eyes work when it comes to looking ahead, or if they're like fucking rabbits or whatever. But I'm gonna try and pet the snoot, or not snout, but the head, scratch its head or something. Just be nice to it.
Give me your best non-proficient animal handling check.
Okay, that's a
So
negative two,
that's
ne-
a d20 plus half your wisdom.
my wisdom. My wisdom is 6. Oh wait, what is that? 60. So 8. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Sorry.
You pet the boar. The boar is kind of chill. Like it's sniffing at you. Like you pet it, then it gets a bit closer, then it starts like sniffing at your pants. And
Okay, cool beans. Oh god. I think I have some leftover nuts and stuff from like the rations I probably have or that I was eating earlier today. I probably don't eat all my food, but yeah, I'll just try and give it some random like crumbs from the plate. I don't know if it's a boar. If it eats anything.
you try to feed the boar. So mark off whatever you have left of the ration that you are using, because the boar is going to eat everything.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, it's gone. I just can't. I'll actually. I'm sure it's gonna eat that dry ration that I have because I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of those. Take it off my list.
And you bring the boar back to the tent.
Do I want to bring the boar back to? Oh, God, am I just gonna start an animal farm? Anyway, yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring the boar back if I can lead it back to the tent. And
You have the
I'll-
food.
I'll-
The boar is following the food, I guess.
Oh wait, that could be the case. That could be the case. I just figured like, oh hey, now I got a big boar friend, and I can have them meet Zool, and they'll probably not give a goddamn because they're a boar. But wait, Zool's hunting. Never mind. You know what? No, I'm not gonna lead him back to the. I just gave him the crumbs. Give him a scratch in the head. He's probably doing some oinky shit, and so I'll be like, I'm gonna check. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boar. They're always boys.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. I'm not a boar expert. Okay. So I'm like, good boy, and I'll just kind of like be like, okay, now you can go off again. Have a good night. I need to go back to my camp. My friends are probably worrying, and I'm talking to a fucking boar. I need to stop talking. Scratch me on the head and then just go. I'm gonna go back.
Or the boar follows you.
Oh no. I'm gonna turn around and be like, no, no, no. I'm gonna try and put my hands like, no, you can't go. I know charades is not gonna work for this thing. You gotta go somewhere. I'm gonna turn back around and then start heading back to the camp.
You try to turn around the boar. That's like double your weight.
Oh no. It's like, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck it. The boar's coming back to camp. I mean, I can't do that. What am I going to do? Stop a boar from like charging into the camp and eating all of our food? So, last time I tried to stop a boar, it cracked me solid. So, I clearly have a problem. Anyway, so yeah,
boar's
we get back to
following
camp.
you. Yeah, the boar's
Right.
following you to the camp. And it starts sniffing around the camp. Like, what's
Oh, yeah.
outside of the tent?
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Where's the
donkey's
food
outside the-
stationed? Like, where are the
Um,
rations?
On the donkey.
So
On a donkey, right?
Are they on
yeah,
the donkey, or would you like unload the donkey during the night so he doesn't have to carry the bags around?
Oh, probably.
well, if we did unload the donkey, it'd be in the tent, right? We'd probably
Yep,
keep
they're
all the
probably
bags
in the
around.
tent.
It's
Yeah.
all in the tent.
Yeah, the
Okay,
bags, saddlebags are in the tent. The donkey's outside. We probably have some
Maybe
options.
there's. I'm considering this very objectively. Like we did go through that harrowing experience of what happened to the forest with the golem, where we had to run away in the middle of the night without having.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's
They are on
true.
the donkey.
I feel like
I mean-
some of it might be, or like we could have distributed it somehow. We might
Yeah,
have a bit of paranoia on.
It's like it's stationed next to the donkey outside of the tent.
Yeah, it's like probably like saddlebags are laid, properly next to the tent, maybe a few feet away along with the donkey, but the donkey's just not on the donkey. So
Yeah.
that's obvious.
So the donkey is also kind of sleeping at the moment. And the boar sniffs around the tent and sniffs the rations and starts going into your saddlebags.
No. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
grab the saddlebag, and I'm trying to run up, with my little feet, taking notes.
Oh, the
You know,
boar
it's
already
not-
has, like, he's trying to eat the saddlebags at the moment.
Oh, no. Yes, I'm trying to grab the saddlebag. So I'll be like, I'm trying to be quiet enough, and I'm trying to rip the saddlebags from the boar's mouth. Like,
Give me a strength check.
okay, it's a 13. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could be bad. But, okay, 22.
You actually managed to snatch the saddlebags out of the boar's mouth.
And I'm gonna put my finger up, like, no.
The boar, like, sniffs in a direction and, like,
Yeah. If you want food, here. I'm gonna give him another dry ration. There you go, boom.
yeah. He jumps down on the dry ration and then he once more and goes back
Okay,
to the saddlebags.
I'm gonna give him another one.
Yeah. He jumps down another ration. He still wants
on.
more.
All right, well, another one.
How many rations do you have in the saddlebag?
Lots. Like, I have a lot of dry rations. I thought I would need dry rations more than I would need standard ones. But all right, how many you got?
Are
I
you
have
marking this down? Oh, you're marking. I see.
Yes, I'm just continuously going down in the number of rations I have in the back. I have 10 standard rations and 9 dry rations right now because I gave him one.
You'd probably be giving him the standard rations, not the dry ones.
Well, it's a boar. They eat whatever they want
It's
to eat, right?
up to him.
Whatever it gets, it eats.
Yeah, basically. I mean, they'd eat us if they were hungry enough.
Yeah.
So I have 5 dry rations left. Is it still hungry?
Yeah.
4. I'm just like
Oh.
feeding it. Like, just
Yeah.
give the fuck. I don't. Okay, 3.
So the boar, like, kind of satisfied with the food, plants itself down in the middle of the camp
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just gonna take a nap. It's like.
and takes a nap.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna look at the board and be like, "You're an asshole," and then I'm just gonna give it a good scratch on the head. Manipulation all the way. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just sigh and just wait to have to wake up. I think Reuben, or yeah,
Yeah, the boar is like taking a nap in the middle of your camp, and Donkey seems chill. Donkey doesn't seem to care as much.
What about Reuben? Oh no, Reuben let the cat go, right? He let the cat go hunting.
I think Cat is
No, the
intent.
cat's with us. Yeah.
Oh, what's the elven cat thinking about all this? This boar coming right into the camp, probably like, ooh, fresh meat, hell yeah.
You have no idea. Cat is in the tent.
Oh, I guess. Oh well, okay, that's right. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just keep watch on the boar and the donkey and the saddlebags. I'm gonna just keep them on me. Yeah, keep them around me.
Yeah, you carry around the rations on yourself. The boar sleeping in the middle of the camp. It's snoring a bit. Once you feel it's time, you can wake up Reuven.
Yeah, I'll just I'm gonna stare at the boar while I walk back over to the tent and be like, how am I gonna explain this? And then I'll just walk in the tent and then I'll just kind of kick Reuben awake a little bit. No, I won't kick him. I'll just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like shake him a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey,
Reuben's
Reuben,
eyes open.
wake up. Hey, listen, don't freak out. There's a boar in the camp taking a massive nap. So he ate a few of our dry rations. I couldn't really, I couldn't really take him. I'm still a little scared from our last encounter. I'm sure you understand. But he's napping in the middle of the camp. He doesn't seem too frightened, and he's got his fill of some of our dry rations, none of our standard or wet ones, fresh ones. So just be careful. He's cool. He's chill.
You see Reuben frown at you, and he's like, with a confused look of, maybe my human language is not too good. You say, could you repeat what you say? Or show? You say war?
There's a boar in our camp taking a nap. He's not going to attack us. He should be okay when he wakes up. Make sure he doesn't eat our food and stuff.
Show me as he like walks.
Yeah, I'll just walk out of the camp and just point at the boar. Just take like probably farting and oinking and napping.
Very good, Panda. Very good. You
Yeah.
see Reuben's definitely extremely surprised, shock as he's seeing this, and also you probably see some like like more like respect than you've probably seen before, as he's like looking back on the ball and you, looking back and forth. You managed to get this creature of the wilds into our camp and have it not destroy it, have it not eat ourselves. Is
Well, it was hungry, and I maybe shouldn't have given it the scraps that I had left from our meal earlier this night, but I was able to calm the boar and maybe keep us this bond that we might have, whether it be survival or some sort of like caretaker, helper sort of thing. It seems to be fine. It ate a few of the dry rations, a bit more than I wanted it to, but it was going to eat the saddlebags. I had to wrestle the bags from it, so but it's fine. It seems to be filled. As
you
hopefully,
see,
yeah.
you see the elf look at you with admiration as you're like, you managed to make such a bond with this creature. I have most definitely underestimated you, dwarf. That is most unexpected. I
Well,
did not.
I didn't even need to use any sort of powers that I have gotten from a particular person. I like certain animals, and it's you know the boar seems to have been nice. I figured I'd give him another chance. Not all of them are probably going to charge me and kill me at first sight. At first sight.
Well, you hear the snoring from inside of the tent. You hear the snoring from outside of the tent. there's the spore in the middle of the camp. Like it's a huge creature, right? Like
Okay.
it's on the large side of boars.
Okay. Do I recognize it to be the same one we saw before?
Seems like it's the same.
Yeah, I'd assume so. I think Ruben you probably settled Ruben down. Do you go to sleep, Vigloff?
Yeah, I give him a pat on his leg because I probably can't reach his shoulder, and then just be like, I'm just gonna go, take a nap. I have to prepare my spells for tomorrow. Hopefully, the good Lord has taken it upon me to look that I can keep my composure in the face of death.
Yeah, you just see him stare at you.
Oh yeah, he probably still sounds a little crazy because he's talking about like a god that he clearly is able to speak to or something like that. So he's
Yeah, but
he's getting more
see
comfortable.
Ruben look at you very positively.
Yeah.
With like much more respect than he did before.
Yeah, I think Wiglaf was always an animal person. Sort of like, he likes a lot of different animals. If they attack him, he's going to bonk them on the head. Yeah, so he goes back to the tent. He sets up his bedroll and then takes his armor off and goes, he prays for like maybe 10 minutes or so, blessing, or trying to, in roleplay, bless the players for the rest of the day. Even though I don't have bless. So.
Okay. And then it's sleepy time for Mr. Dwarf, and Mr. Elf is up. Kitty is kind of intrigued by this creature in the middle of the camp.
Yeah, so is Ruben.
Yeah, like Kitty is sneaking around the creature, like looking at it from different angles, and places itself next to the camp, watching the boar intently. The boar is fast asleep. Like this boar doesn't give a fuck about your existence. It seems like.
That's fine. I think Ruben will let the ball be. Maybe give a few words of don't attack the big ball, my companion. But
Big
only
pig.
leaves it at a few words, and then remain starts doing his job as a
Eat pig? Sorry.
No, big pig.
Big pig. Yeah, big pig. Big ass pig. Jeez.
Big pig. Angry? Sometime. But big pig sleep now.
I think there's a very much an encouraging voice of Reuven as he's still keeping watch, but devoting some of his attention to the cat, being in a very fatherly, maybe a big brotherly voice of, yes, that's very good. It is a big boar, and it's not currently angry, but it could get angry. Yeah.
One time,
like, very encouraging.
One time, play game with Big Pig.
Uh-oh.
Very fun.
Oh no. Oh, no.
But need 3.
Maybe next time then.
Hide and seek from Big Pig.
Yeah, no 3. Not good now.
You're dead, German. You're dead.
I'm
Big
not
Pig.
dead.
You're resting. You're in the tent. No roleplay from you.
So yeah, I think.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruben, give me a d20 and a perception check. Just to see if anything bad happens to you.
Oh.
A 9.
And the perception of it.
I like this music.
Not 20, baby.
Oh my god.
31.
Alright.
Great.
That's a good time to roll a not 20. I'm just gonna put it like this.
I did pick a lower, if that mattered. I don't know if this is the.
I know what you picked, and I know what I rolled, and I know what you rolled, okay? So now we're going from here.
I have the notes, alright. I was there when the laws were written.
The first thing you will notice, Reuven, is that Azul returns to the camp. And
Okay.
lands on probably on you.
Yeah, he'll accept. Probably
Yeah,
dealt with birds.
and
He's probably used to landing on like my shoulder or
yeah,
maybe my wrist, but yeah, it probably.
give me your
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, go.
give me your best. You have like this ranger ability, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So
That's like
give me.
That's a save from.
Oh, that's a
the,
save from the creature. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So I think this is just a
But
fail.
if it's tamed or like I think it. I need to look at the wording, but like a docile or a already like a there's some if it's
Domesticated.
like a already trained creature, I think it doesn't get
Yeah.
a save.
All right. So you notice that the owl is it seems very agitated.
Okay.
Like restless, and kind of it steps around on your shoulder more than you would expect an owl to step around. Like usually they are they're not moving as much usually, so this is weird. And the next thing is that Kitty wakes up, and Kitty is bright awake from 1 second to the next, and looks around. You stop me whenever you want to stop me. I'm just going to
Reuven
ramble.
has a lot of trust in the like instincts and primal blood that is within creatures to know that they detect danger very quick. And being very paranoid from last night, still he perks up definitely, wanting to know if the danger is coming from the boar or if it's coming from something else.
It's not the boar. The boar seems to be still asleep.
Also, Ruben would probably know that owls have an extremely high level of perception when it comes to their sight at night. It's like friggin' 400 feet or something like that.
I'm like looking around, doing a 360, peering into the darkness, while probably asking Kitty if she sees anything.
And Kitty says, big creature, big thing.
Oh, fuck.
I
Oh.
instantly, pretty quickly, not running, but quick hops right next to the tent, and like whisper or like get in and just say, "Wake up."
You wake up everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, you wake up everyone.
Damn it, I don't get to prepare a spell. Sorry.
I think Reuben's a bit too paranoid of what happened.
No, I understand. No, that's cool. I meant like it's more out of character. Haha, funny. Better.
Yeah, you wake up everyone. Everyone can wake up, and you
I
see.
instinctively pull out my lightstone. By the way, I think if I'm not started not to do it.
Do we have a campfire?
You pull out. No, there's no campfire. You pull out the lightstone.
Okay.
It's bright daylight. Yamun, you also wake up. You still feel kind of like shit, but you wake up.
You see Reuben tense.
Look,
There's an
Ruben,
owl
what
on
is
his
it?
shoulder.
Actually, wait. If Ruben whispered us awake, I probably wouldn't do it. How did the waking up happen? Was he like? Did he
Like,
come in and stay
not
awake, or did he like?
crouching.
But is it like a Ruben crouching down and like nudging our shoulders until we wake, or is it like a hurried wake the fuck up now?
It's hurried, but it's not shouting.
Is it a slap? Is there what's the physical motion? Is it a slap across the face, or is it a nudging of the shoulder?
It's like a light kick to their ribs.
Yeah, I think I'd pull out my how light.
You pull out the lightstone.
Yeah, I probably do.
Okay, you pull out the lights, so everybody is now in bright daylight, including the boar outside of the tent, which at the bright light wakes up.
No, sorry.
I will attempt to. Did Vigla have to say? Oh, he muted. Okay. I will attempt to appease the poor,
The boar?
I look to Ruben as I open up my thing and I say, more hobgoblins.
You just see him slightly unnerved. It's like it seems to be something big around us. Maybe the light was a bad idea. And you see a huge ass boar next to us.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
I'm still in the tent, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I don't see a boar.
But you pull out the light, Reuven leaves the tent and does something. You can do whatever you want.
This replies to the other.
I think I make sure that everyone else is awake, and then I run out combat ready.
Yeah, everybody's awake. Reuven, the boar is awake as well, and the boar is nervous as well.
Okay.
It's your best. Like the boar is like sniffing in the air, and it's like stomping one of its feet on the ground.
I just want to make sure our party will remain in like a positive, or like it doesn't attack our party.
It's not looking at the tent. It's looking in some other direction at the moment.
Then it's fine. I'll be.
Wait, was I told that there's a boar?
Nope.
Nope.
So I run out, I see the board. I assume that's the big thing that they're
You
talking
see
about.
Ruben like just next to it,
Yeah.
without weapons out.
Okay, all right. So, do you guys wake me up?
Everybody's
Yeah.
awake.
Okay, can I try and put my armor on? Or I not have enough time to do that?
You can try.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that right now.
Do I see the thing that they were talking about?
You see a huge boar in the middle of the tent, of the camp. Nothing else. You see the owl on Reuven's shoulder. You see. What else do you see? Kitty kind of nervously looking somewhere.
Can I look where the kitty's looking?
The kitty is looking towards the west.
Can I look to the west?
You see light for 60 feet, and then you see nothing else.
Can I check Zool? See, I mean, can I try and have him perch on my shoulder? I guess
You
I'll
can
do
call
that.
Zul over. Zul will land on your shoulder and still be nervous.
If
I
he's so
look to
nervous.
Ruben and say, "What is it? What is the big thing?"
I am not sure. He seems nervous, especially seeing the boar also nervous. So both the big, the elven cat and the boar that he is like in his mind has a set as like the top of the food chain of like the general population of animals here, and seeing both of them nervous, Ruben's definitely. You see him very like put off by something.
Yeah, we go off. Yeah. We go off whenever he. I don't know if this takes time, but whenever he gets his armor on, he's gonna go up to the boy and be like, "It's okay, boy, easy now," and then he'll try and scratch Zool as well. Fuck me, I'm gonna start me in guns. So.
Well, do we even get the chance for you to put armor on?
Oh yeah, would I be able to do that? Like after, do I get the chance to put my armor on, or do I not?
You can take the minute it takes you to put on your armor. Jomon can also take the minute it takes him to put on his armor if he wants to, or he can stay in the tent and continue to sleep. That's up to him.
Seems like Jorman's a bit ignored.
Yeah, like if Jorman wants, well, I mean he's been sleeping, but if he wants to go back to sleep, he doesn't have to fight. Like I was gonna use, if he did want to fight, I'd just give him protection from evil. If that's.
As you say, or say something along those lines, Ruin's probably like, I'm not sure if we will even get a chance to fight. Can you place the donkey as well?
The donkey.
Where is the donkey?
Donkey.
I thought the
See.
donkey was.
Let's see if you get a donkey token.
I thought the donkey was like either right here or right here. I thought the donkey was here.
Was Dorman healed by now?
No, not even close.
Not even one.
Nope.
Well, he does have one, but
Didn't we spend an entire day of me healing him?
If he
it
passes
hasn't
the night, then he will heal. If not,
Oh,
then...
it's only after night.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out after I get my armor on.
How much HP does the donkey have?
I think
Oh,
I think it's 7 hit dice.
No, Wiglove knows because it's on his character sheet.
Nope, it's on my sheet. Donkey has. Wait, where's the donkey? Mount 7. 7
It's,
HP.
it's not a donkey.
Whatever, it's donkey enough, okay.
7 HP, 13 AC.
Wait,
And
what
12
is
movement.
this even? Is
What?
it a donkey?
7 HP and 13
A
AC.
mule,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Zool has 15 AC.
Can you
I'm
show
so
me
mad.
where ass is?
Yes, ass is to the left of the tent.
So Jormund stays in the tent.
I assume that Ass is gonna be here because every single time that we've been holding watch, we've been holding on this side. So Ass would either be like here or here, but it wouldn't be like next to the tent on the left.
Yeah, that's why it's on the south end of the tent. Yeah, on
In
the
that,
map.
in that case. Okay. I
Uh,
thought ass would be.
maybe Ruben will whisper or like not in a quiet, unnerved voice to tell one of you to probably Uzma to pack up the donkey.
Do I have my armor on right now?
I go back up the
Yes,
donkey.
you have your armor on.
I'm gonna run up to Ruben. I'm gonna touch him and be like, Lord of Death, protect him from evil, and then protection from evil. You have it. So you get a +2 to attack rolls, and they get a -2 to their attack rolls against you.
I don't think it's a +2 to attack rolls.
It's
I don't think so. Yeah.
second.
They get a negative to their attack rolls, so it's like
-2 to each attack roll, and any saving throw caused by such attacks are made by. Oh, I'm sorry. Saving throw or attacks, you get a +2. Are made by the
What?
protected creature with a +2 bonus. Any saving throws caused by such attacks. Okay, so no, you get a +2 to your saving throws. They get a -2 to their attack rolls. I'm sorry, you don't get a +2.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my mistake.
It is at this point that I want Rufen to give me a D10.
Okay.
Evil gone. I have no spell.
Did the light around us help with the vision of the people with dark vision? How does that work?
You all have infravision, which means you would not see in pitch black, but it's starlight out, so you can see. The light just means that it's now daylight for everyone.
Okay, so will we still see with color for the first 60 feet? That is the light, and then or like the first.
You can see as far as you can see on the map.
Yeah.
Everything's on the right. I think Usma has a 60 feet vision. Usma, you see things, right?
Yep.
Okay, then everybody has the right vision that he has. Rufen, you are not surprised, which means that the party will be allowed to roll into initiative the moment something steps into your vision.
Are we going this turn by turn, or are we just like going it?
It's going to be.
I see it.
You are the first one. You can react to see and say creature and point out where it's coming from, and now
Yep.
it's time to roll initiative. As you can see, stepping into your line of vision, a bear-like creature with a beak and feathers on it. A creature you have never seen before.
Oh my gosh.
I think Uzmar has read about it though.
yeah.
You see something step into your cone of vision, and you can shout, "Shit's happening!" And
Yeah, I shout at and point at it. Do I point with my ruler? Bam.
yeah, you point to the northwest, and say, "Creature coming," and it's time to go. Let me grab. This is an L, and also lucky you have a boar in your.
That's
miss
some
in the
dumb
moment.
shit. Like, is this board gonna help us? Holy crap.
Maybe not. Who knows? The boar looks kind of weirded out at this creature, so he might. Somebody rolled a something.
I did. Oh, I think. Oh, I accidentally clicked the tracking. Sorry.
Mace is. What's the speed of mace? I guess we're just rolling initiative, so 3.
Yeah.
So,
Rufen, you can take control over Kitty, and Usma, you can take control over Corfin. Corfin has a color spray ready. Color
cannot
color
control
spray
Corfin.
prepared. You cannot control. True. I will give you control for now.
Are you going to take the boar? Do you?
I do not see the initiative tracker.
Because I have not shown it yet.
Ah,
Whoops.
Now you should be
Maybe
able
I
to
should-
see it.
okay. Now I see it.
You can control coffin, is this true?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, I control the boar, so boar's my thing. So we only need.
I don't have the initiative tracker thing for Corpin though.
Wait.
Do you just want me to roll 2 Osmars or will it overwrite?
That will override, but it should be. If I can open up. Shit! Because I have. Wait. Okay. What is he rolling?
Just for movement, I think, because he doesn't see the creature, right?
No. The only person who can see it is Ruven. So it's 11. All right, Osmar, you're first to go.
Can I ready an action to flee?
Ready an action to flee. Sure. You delay your
Like,
initiative
yeah,
to the
just
end.
Kind of like, yeah, I want to kind of get a glimpse of it before I run, but I assume that I'm. Actually, I didn't hear the description that.
No, you only had creature northwest
Okay.
approaching.
So maybe I don't prepare movement. Maybe I'm preparing. Can I just delay my initiative? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Kitty turn.
I think Kitty. I'm doing like knowing the direction.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is probably what it does, even if it's not the best. It moves. So it's like
Kitty will actually do something else. Sorry. Kitty casts a spell.
okay.
Something happens.
Going back. Yep.
You
I
don't,
rolled
you
a
don't know what
3 for
happens.
initiative.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me just do this, and then it's Viglov's turn.
I prepared a mace attack, so I
Mhm.
do I see what Ruben sees, or do we see nothing?
Nope, you see nothing.
I have no spells, and I have no.
Okay.
I'll just stay. Right here. I'm gonna move up here and then prepare my mace attack.
Okay. Coffin.
I think Corpin is also delaying initiative.
Alright. Rufin, it's your turn.
Do I recognize the creature from elf stuff?
You don't recognize the creature. You have never seen one before.
He'll probably.
It looks big, it
stand
looks
at the-
angry, and it's moving in your
Creature's-
direction.
Has his bow out, drawn, looking at it. Can I still, even if I'm attacking, can I still use a free action to shout out stuff?
Yeah.
It is big, bear. It has feathers.
At
It's
this point, I
angry.
recognize it, right?
Give me an in check.
I read about owlbears in the
Yeah.
in the.
Give me an in check if you put together bear feathers big.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear the bear. I thought you said feathers and big, and I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
cockatrice.
You hear
Big.
big bear with feathers, probably an owl bear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I noted that my party. This is an extremely dangerous creature.
How do you think we can take it? I don't have any spells prepared. I just used the
There's
last
too
one.
much
Ruben.
talking going on.
Oh,
Often, are
sorry.
you shooting or not shooting?
I think Reuven, hearing what Uzma said of being a very dangerous creature,
It will fight, by the way. I read that it's not only a hunter, but it's like
You
aggressive.
can't-
Too much
Keep
talking.
it there.
Shooting or not
you're
shooting?
talking too much.
Decision.
You can't tell me. Reuven's gonna keep hold, but not gonna attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for it because
is
I can't
your-
run, right?
Is your attack? Are you like preparing to run, or you're preparing to attack? And what's the condition?
Okay, I'll tell you guys to. Okay. No, we can't run. He makes the decision he can't run because you guys are too short. So he shoots.
True. Fucking shorties.
That's good.
I,
That's good.
I take it. That's my just normal with
That's
my bow.
a normal attack with bow. You miss.
I have a second attack and then my turn.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I need to read something and then we will see what happens on the boar's turn. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Where is it?
Oh, you have protection from evil for 4 rounds, by the way. So it's been 2 rounds so far, I think.
I don't know if this is this an evil creature?
Creature is not evil, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
It was
damn
worth a shot.
it. Was worth
It was
a
worth
shot.
a shot.
I mean, I didn't know anything about Owlbear, so.
I was looking this up right before game and then I forgot it already again. So, dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. All right. The boar seems really anxious and actually does surprisingly move backwards a bit for now.
Oh, no. No charge.
And it's the owlbear's turn. And the owlbear runs into your direction,
Oh my gosh. So
coming
scary.
to this point where, unbeknownst to the owlbear, unbeknownst to everybody else, something happens and the owlbear actually face plants.
Oh, the alarm.
No, it's not the
The
alarm.
alarm is, yeah, but few feet forward.
Yeah, the owlbear face plants and is grounded.
Oh shit. I don't know what that means. Like crying.
And seeing the owlbear crash to the ground, the boar takes this as the perfect moment to charge it. And the boar charges the owlbear,
Oh yeah.
I'm
yoinking,
betting that was the cat. Yes, kitty.
yoinking into the owlbear who's on the ground. So,
Oh my god.
boar rolls to attack. The boar rolls a natural
let's
2
go,
and
boy.
misses. Okay.
Oh. Some crazy shit. Oh my god.
Reuven, second attack.
Yep.
When does me and Corfin go?
Now. Reuven, you miss again.
Yeah.
So we rolled initiative with 3. Do we have to move now? Is that the only action we're allowed?
What was your initiative at the beginning of the round? What did you roll for?
My initiative was 7, Corfin's was 11.
No, what did you roll for? That's what you have to do.
Well, I said move, but I think if I didn't know it was an owlbear, I actually would have readied an attack. But I did say move. But that was kind of a meta game move because I knew that it was an owlbear.
Okay, so you move, you can attack at the end of the round if you only move.
Okay.
That's fine.
But I guess it's doesn't matter because I don't want to move next to the owlbear anyway. But maybe Corfin's a little bit more brave and joins the front line. And
Coffin has a sling as well, so he doesn't need to, right? He can sling.
but you can't change your action to sling, right?
True. Yes,
He'd be changing his
this is
action
correct.
to move.
My mistake.
So yeah, I'll move forward with my party. Try to give him courage. I don't think we can outrun this thing. This is huge,
No.
right?
It's a.
You know that this moves like the same speed as humans, so yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a fight for Wiglov's life.
Oh my
Yes.
fuck.
Wiglaf and Coffin's still here.
Yeah, it's true.
True. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
All right. Second shot missed, so it's initiative time.
Yep.
Yep. I
Okay,
will
alright.
just.
So,
Did you have anything planned for the kitty? Do you want to roll?
Now you can take Kitty's control. It's just something you didn't know that Kitty can do, so that's why I took over.
Can the kitty still enlarge?
Yes, it can enlarge again.
yeah.
What initiative is that?
Kitty enlarges at will, I think, so It's a 1 and it can still act. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it casts enlarge, so it's an innate ability, so 1 plus and movement. That's fine.
Okay, so it still gets movement, but okay.
Yes.
Can't roll initiative with Corpin, but probably Sling.
Sling, so that's an 8. Is this true?
And he has bullets.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. I'm just going to roll initiative here as well. And then sort by ascending. Jormund, are you joining the fight or are you staying in tent?
Panda?
Considering I wasn't really told what to do, I'm just gonna sit in the tent because I don't think I'd be very much help, and if anything, a liability.
You are a additional attack. Or 2 additional
Never mind,
attacks.
that's a valid point.
You hear them, like, you hear shouting, bear, large, fights, can't run. So this is a last stand situation, probably. You can roll
I'll
a
go out
wisdom
and
check
help.
if you want to help or not, if you want. But
I'll go out and help.
okay, all right.
Did
So-
you put your armor on? You don't have any armor, right?
He
Well, I mean,
put it on, like we decided
got it.
that you
Gotcha,
can
gotcha.
put it on, so I assume you did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So armor's on. You can like join this round. So roll initiative as well, please.
Alrighty.
A 2, which would be a 5. Let's give you a. Why did it not show up on the tracker? Did you not have your token selected?
I did.
Well, whatever. Okay, so let's go sort ascending, and Jormund is first to go.
Alrighty.
First, you move out of the tent. So here. Oops. 10, and then 15. What's your movement?
12.
Oh.
So you can move 60 feet and still be able to attack at the end of the round or move 120 feet.
Oh, wow.
You could make it.
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, 50, and then
Or you could charge.
that's true. You can charge.
2 to attack. Minus 2 to AC.
Yeah.
It's
Always
two
on the
and a
ground,
half
so
one.
this is like the perfect situation to charge.
Oh, yeah, charge.
Does
charge!
the spell give any... do we know what the spell does to it?
Would I have to move any more? Or can I reach it from here?
You can
I
reach it
can't
from there.
tell.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
So
Okay,
did
you
you charge or
charge it,
did you like move?
Charge.
Charge. Okay, roll me a attack and give a +2 your attack to your attack. +1, +2.
Six plus 2, right? Wow.
That is a 9, which would be
There you
a
go.
more than a 9, but still
Wait, You
miss.
said it's a 120 plus 1 plus 2? Oh.
Yeah.
Would it be strength? Never mind.
As a miss. Kitty goes.
Kid. It enlarges. Cast
Okay.
enlarge spell.
Large kitty now.
Seeing how my initial thought, yeah, it can't even do anything. It moved.
Can move behind the owlbear.
It can't attack this turn anyway, right? So
No.
there's not really any point with moving forward.
Mm,
My initial thought was to go forward before. Was to go here before our half orc friend acted,
mhm.
and since they're going simultaneously. Yeah.
Kitty would be earlier than half orc, technically.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's just move forward then.
Yeah, move it wherever it goes.
I think it stays.
Oh, it stays there. Okay. No. Big Love, it's your turn.
Oh no. Okay, I will move. I will tut my way.
Do you charge?
Do I charge? Oh, all right. I'll charge
All right.
and smack at it with my mace. Be a +2 to hit. So is that a 1d20 +2?
Just 1d20 plus 1 plus 2, I think. But
Oh, +1 +2.
Flanking bonuses?
it's not
Yeah,
flanking.
So
I don't
you
know.
said
What's your Thaco? Is your Thaco still 20?
Yeah, so it'd be +1. Right?
Okay. Then it's only plus 2.
Oh, +2.
No, plus 1 plus 2. Don't
Wait,
confuse
oh.
me. You are specialist, so
Oh, well, no, I'm an expertise, not specialist.
yeah.
So +1 +2. So boop, set. Well, no,
6.
wow.
You miss.
Wow.
Alright. Guys, I'm
Oh my
giving
God.
you all the changes
Old
and everybody
dice.
keeps on missing. Usma, it's your turn.
It's so bad.
This is a large creature, so this should be
Yes.
possible. I cast sleep on it specifically. It's a 15-foot radius, so I cast it like
Right.
up here.
You cast
And-
sleep on a creature that's currently on the ground and has its face buried in the earth.
It fell, right? I don't think it's asleep. Does it look asleep?
It stepped over something and face planted, and it's currently face planted in the ground.
So rounds are like a minute long.
Mhm.
How long has it been face planted? Has it not moved out of it?
From the end of the last round, and it has not moved yet this turn, so it's complicated.
Okay, but like when it face plants into the ground,
It face
still,
plants on the ground and it like does some creepy noises.
But it stays still, or does it like move? Does
It stays
wriggle?
face planted.
Okay, well then I probably wouldn't be casting sleep.
Would it not work on a
I
mobile?
assume that it just tripped and it's getting up. That's the understanding I got. But if it literally hasn't done anything for a minute, then I feel like I wouldn't be casting sleep.
It's still face planted, so it's not like on the ground looking up and trying to get off. It's has still its face in the ground.
Okay, so it's not moving. You should cast sleep, right?
Okay, so can I change my thing because I didn't understand the situation?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a new initiative?
Just change your modifier.
So it would be 1. Oh god, am I gonna do it? Yes, I am. I'm charging in with my quarterstaff then. I'm gonna
All right.
here.
Charge
Can
and
I-
hit it.
Can I-
You can't charge.
Yeah, I can't charge.
You can move and hit.
You can't roll.
1d20 minus 5.
5, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! Wow.
That's a hit.
That's
What?
2. Both of my quarterstaff rolls are, have been 20.
Did you add the charging bonus?
There's no charging bonus.
Oh, you don't get.
And
No,
max
I guess
damage.
they didn't charge, so
He could not charge, so you did 6 damage.
Oh,
Good
sorry.
job.
I want to say, oh my god, we're dead. We're dead.
We're fine.
It's like,
Ruven, it's your turn.
Uh,
You do not have a target at the moment.
Really? How
No.
how much did it go down?
It's on the ground. What? How much did what go down?
Like it face planted. So
It
it's
face
like
planted.
flat on the ground.
It's flat on the ground, but there's 2 people standing in between you and the target. So
One
you
of
have
those
to
is a
move to
dwarf.
shoot. Still.
I mean, like, you can shoot over me, right? I'm tiny.
Usually
I
you could
need-
be able to shoot over him, but the creature's on the ground at the moment, so
Okay.
not
Yeah,
shooting
that'd
over him. Also, you could hit Jorman in the back, which would
Oh,
down
also,
him
do I
again.
crit? It's +4 if it's prone.
I calculated the things and it
Okay.
was a hit.
Okay.
It was close, but it's just a hit.
Yeah.
So regardless, I need to move if I want to hit it normally.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll walk. How much if I'm essentially wasting one of my attacks to move, then I can
Yeah.
move basically as much as I want in this combat
60
scenario.
feet.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no, wait,
more
are
than
you
that.
are you specialized already? Like both
No, I
specialists?
don't have that thing that lets
No,
me move.
fighting style. You don't have fighting style. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into.
You could
melee,
go
but
into
it's-
melee. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have point blank, right? So it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but you could go into melee and still take both your sword attacks if you drop your bow, or you could move into melee and do point blank at the end of the round. It's your
I
choice.
say both sword attacks. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't. But that would mean I have to drop my bow here.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I just take my one shot at the end of the round.
All right. Coffin and the creature go at the same time. The creature moves its head and like it seems like it's recovering from face planting at the moment. But there's no attacks right now.
Usmar punched it. Chris is looking at Usmar.
What's Coffin doing?
I think he rolled into sling, right?
Yep, he can't sling. There's no way he can shoot.
Yeah, so I guess he just moves around. Probably
He can't
here.
shoot like
Can you hit
you
him
know
from here?
between.
He can't sling in this round.
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
saying he's trading sling for movement.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he can
Can
move.
you hit him from here next turn?
He can move 30 feet.
Yeah, but it's
He
hittable.
would be in close range with a sling, which is bad, right?
Oh yeah, I guess if he's slinging next turn, that's true. True. He's just gonna sling next turn, so he's just gonna move here.
Yeah, move somewhere where you can sling
Actually,
them.
Is there a
He
good
probably should
movement?
move behind the owlbear if he wants to sling.
Yeah, but he can't, right?
He can full move for 60 feet.
Oh, okay, then he does that. He runs here.
Alright.
Somewhere-ish, is that right?
And
Yeah.
the boar goes, and the boar tries to knock this creature that's on the ground. Rolls a 2 again. And
Does it have advantage this time, or like flanking?
it rolled a 2, okay. It's too bad. Move in,
my.
give us your shot.
My shot.
Oh my god.
This is just my normal. Whatever else is. Ugh,
Yeah.
rolling so abysmal.
You don't get it through the height of the creature. And
Oh
it's
my god.
next round.
So hard. So bad.
Did he do anything this round?
It's
go.
currently recovering from face planting. I told you what it's doing.
Wait, Kitty face planted as well?
Oh, Kitty stayed back.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kitty cast a spell.
Yeah, Kitty cast a spell and is staying back. So
Okay.
it's time for initiative. So Coffin is slinging, you said, right?
Okay. Oh.
What would my modifier be?
4.
4?
Everybody roll?
Yep.
So
Alright, Usma, it's your turn. You go
Alright,
first.
I do the sleep now. I assume I can still hit it, like target it with like sleeping here.
You have 18 int, you can figure this out, yeah.
What's its hit die? What do I want to roll?
If you want to roll your normal hit a sleep spell, and I tell you what happens.
Because it's hit dice.
Got a lot of
Okay,
hit
that's
die.
probably not enough.
You cast a spell. Alright. Kitty goes.
Kitty. Well, can Kitty charge?
No,
or-
there's no way to charge right now.
But can Kitty move and attack still?
Yes, Kitty can move 75 feet and do all its attacks.
Moves. It only needs to move 23. Or actually, can it get? It's pretty smart. It has instincts, right? So it'll probably try to get it back.
Kitty
attack.
probably goes behind the creature, yeah. Kitty's smart.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah. And then bites the creature on its butt.
Exactly.
Give me 3 attacks.
Bite attack. Oh, modifiers. I'll just remain at 0. This already accounts for everything normal, right?
Yes.
And you've accounted everything.
I account for
What's
other
not
things,
normal?
yeah.
So back attack.
Alright.
I'll just do all the attacks.
Do all the attacks and then I tell you what to roll, yeah, it's easy.
19, yes. Good.
Claw. Another claw. Does the 10 hit?
That's the bite is a crit and the second claw is a hit. Oh, this, yeah, the second claw's a hit. Yeah.
Big.
Okay.
Big bite, crit damage.
So this is a bite crit. Does the bigness do anything?
I will account for these things.
Cool. And a claw hit. Oof. 4 points of with that. So with a 10 with
Wait,
back
what?
attack and whatever down and
Yep.
ground that didn't hit. Okay.
Wiglaf, your turn.
I'm gonna smack it with my mace. D6 plus 1. So, what's the roll?
Just a normal attack. D20
20.
plus, yeah, D20. No, it's D20 plus 1. Don't confuse me, okay?
That's right. That's right. 11.
That's a hit.
1d6. Wow. Wow.
Oh, okay. I should, like, click on this thing as well. Yamun, you go. First attack.
Panda?
That's
No,
a
you do that.
miss. And the creature takes its turn and it moves and it stands up and will use its attacks.
Oh
I
no.
don't have 2 attack.
You have your
Okay.
second attack at the end of the round.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
And, well, that's this dwarf who just hit it in the face. That looks juicy.
Also got bit in the ass really hard.
Also got bit in the ass, and then also there's like this deliciously looking, very nice smelling boar next to it.
I mean, yeah.
So, there's like 3 options, 3 good options at the moment.
The board didn't hit it, but
Oh, it
Usmar,
looks
myself,
nice,
and
and it was charging at it, and it's smelly, and that's a 5, which is the third of the targets. So, Jormund, no, it actually,
Oh no!
no,
No!
I'm kidding.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
The owlbear like swings its first paw around, critically missing. Swings its second paw around for a
Oh god.
enough to hit the boar, and smacks the boar over the head for 1d6 for 6 damage. Good roll, owlbear. Good roll.
Can we
Oh
see
my-
the bear's hit points?
I will show you the boar's hit points, yeah, because I'm a nice
No,
person.
don't kill the boar, Mr. Bro.
Oh, you
bro.
can't see anything because it doesn't have a max.
It's fine. Boars have like 98 hit dice.
So it hits
Yeah,
the boar,
no
and then
shit,
it
right?
also, the boar's still alive, which
Wait,
is kind of
oh.
surprising, and the owlbear will also peck at the boar with a 19 modified 24, which crits the boar.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
I don't-
Good job that the owlbear didn't crit any of you,
Yeah, no shit, right?
because
Yo.
it crits for 14 damage.
Ooh.
Wow, that's like enough to kill
Oh.
me in
That
a
would
one
literally
shot.
kill me.
Yep.
Even at full health.
Coffin's turn.
This is bad.
Slinging. 1d20.
Go Coffin.
It's not back attack, right?
No. Miss.
Sick.
And the boar, just getting like bitten by the creature, will retaliate and try to
Good fuck.
finally hit this thing in the face.
Let's do it.
Rolls a fucking 1. What the this boar rolled a 2, and a 1. Like,
Wow. I mean,
you could have killed the boar, no problem. Apparently.
yeah, no shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know.
We can kill it now.
Reuven, it's your turn.
Bam!
Bam!
Let's get normal attack.
That's a hit.
Is 19
That
plus,
is you. Oh no, it's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't roll enough. This is within point blank, so I get +2 my damage.
Yes.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Big.
Sha! Just
is
as
it
it was
dead?
ignoring
Oh
me.
my god. Oh my god, we killed it. Oh my god.
Let's just quickly check for one thing.
That's great. Oh my god. I've been so excited. Like,
I think you did it.
We did it.
Nice.
Oh
Yep.
my god, the board's alive.
Cool.
Owlbear
Jorman's
doesn't
alive.
have any second wind abilities, so the owlbear falls to the ground, and you can finish it off if you want to. With your second attacks, everybody gets a second attack this round, so
Oh right.
you want to make sure it's dead, right? You don't want to have it wake up like 2 seconds later.
I'm
Another
assuming
look,
it is.
dude. I'm sick with my fucking quarterstaff. You should
Yeah.
just give me the proficiency.
You
What the
even
fuck?
hit it, okay? With this, it's being on the ground, like this is a hit.
You said like +1, right? So 16. Hey, did I
Yeah,
get it?
hit. Everybody hits except for Reuven. Reuven fucked up.
Woo! Except for Roof.
I was still expecting it to be up high,
Yeah.
but I didn't expect it to die. So the
Yeah.
other shots just went.
Ooh, so you shot
Yeah.
through the owlbear neck and you targeted Usma by accident. Oh. Oh, you even rolled a 1, Reuven. Ooh, give me a second attack roll, Reuven.
Wait, he rolled a what?
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Give me a second attack roll.
hit
You're firing into melee with like 6 other people.
7.
Oh, that's not enough to hit anyone. Oh wait, now what's your plus? +5, right?
Plus 5.
12.
You have 12.
Who gets
Uzma,
hit by
what's
a
your
12? No, Usma is
18,
14.
15.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Lucky you. See like a arrow flying over the owlbear, heading straight to Usma, only to get like moved slightly
Quickly
out of the way.
sidestep.
No, it gets smoothly moved out of the way by your armor spell.
No, that works as well.
As it like passes like next to you, you kind of surprisingly look at Reuven, who is kind of surprised that he almost shot you, and
Slightly embarrassed. You'll probably see for a second. You see a blush on his
the
cheeks.
combat stops and the boar like drops to the ground. Like the boar has taken basically all its hit points and damage and is
Oh, fuck.
more or less dying at the moment.
Oh, God. We left. We gotta try to, like,
Could we kill the
go to
boar? This could
What?
be free rations.
Wait,
No,
wait.
yeah, we both scream at Uzma to heal it, maybe? Or what does Wiglaf do?
I don't know how to fucking heal a boar.
Wait, so...
It's bleeding from
Wiglaf-
wounds. You probably do the same thing to a boar as you do to
I don't know
anything
how to
else.
fucking heal a boar. I think we should just kill it and get rations.
So, mechanically, yes, getting rations is a good idea. Roleplay-wise, Wiglaf...
What does
Probably
Wiglaf
expect
do?
that.
You go first. What does Wiglaf do?
Wiglaf wants to, like, make sure that Usmar's not trying to kill the boar. Like, hey, no, the boar helped us in this fight, even though they didn't do shit.
I
right?
look to Wiglaf, cleric of death. I say.
Yes.
Wiglaf, you
But
scan
you-
the boar.
Wait, no, you don't know much about who I am philosophically, so... Anyway, sorry, Doc, go ahead.
Do you scan the boar? You
You
have
think
this
we're gonna
ability
die?
to see if people are going to die or not.
I do, yeah.
Well, doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. I'll look at Usmar's like, no, wait. The boar. He'll be fine. We just need to heal him.
Why do we care about this boar?
I think at this point, Reuven rushes up, but also next to Wiglaf, like, almost yelling, is like, "It is a magnificent creature of the wilds," as he, like, drops to his knees next to it. Uzmar,
Reuven.
heal it. It is a companion.
Reuven, give me your best ranger check.
I'm
Okay.
unable to heal animals like this. What the fuck?
What do you mean? What does a ranger mean?
Give me your best ranger check. Like,
D20. That's very bad.
yeah, you are hellbent on healing this creature. Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. I was without the roll. Don't worry about it.
yeah. The roll might have changed your idea.
Really? I don't feel like I was head bad
I,
anyway. I'm like, we have to heal it. Uzmar, you do not understand. It was a helping us in this fight. It is a companion in this fight. So it is our
Uzmar.
duty. Just as
Osma,
of us.
give me your best anatomy check.
Well, I'm not trying to heal it.
Just give me your best anatomy check, okay?
Is anatomy int?
Yeah.
It should be, yeah.
Barely.
You haven't you don't really know much about boars, and like, I mean, you probably have like, while cooking, removed pieces of a pig from a pig, you look at this thing and you see like this ginormous wound on its right shoulder, and you see that it's probably going to be unable to move its right arm going forward.
Front or back arm?
Front right.
Osmar really wants to execute this, but he knows that his two weirdos in his party are gonna make a ruckus out of it, so he holds himself not to
I mean,
do it.
You can try to explain to them if you want to.
No, I think they're unironically experiencing psychosis right now.
Okay.
I happy that I am unscathed. Actually, you know what? No one that I care about got injured in this fight.
Mhm.
I walk up to the owlbear and I start removing like spell component looking things off of its face or talons or whatever.
Like feathers, beak.
Ow! Ruven absolutely yells at you. He's like, "What are you doing? Our friend is dying."
I'm not a trained fucking boar healer.
You could help, no?
How?
Wiglaf, can you do something? Help me. Help him.
Wiglaf looks at like Reuben. He's like, I'm sorry. I don't have enough time to help our friend, our boar friend.
Ruven just sets it like pulls up his sleeves and just gets up blankets and stuff and starts trying to close any bleeding wounds himself.
Yeah, give me an in check.
Great. 19.
You do your best.
I do my best.
Yeah.
He really does. He gets
Yeah.
covered in boar blood.
Yeah, and I think at this like very emotional point in our journey, we will take a break and meet back in a few minutes. All right.
Seems great.
All right.
Yeah.
So be right back. Brip. Dum, 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 dum. I can hear myself in an echo.
Oh my god. We
I wonder
killed
who
the
you're pinging.
owlbear. What? What?
Echo check, echo check. Echo's gone.
Testing testicles while in watch. Right on. Hell yeah. We're alive. Oh my god. I didn't get hit once. Oh my god. I was in here.
It would have been fun.
I thought that owlbear was going to be more challenging than it was, but it was not. Maybe it's just me. Oh man. It was,
Well, the Allberg. Yeah, I mean, it's like 7 against 1, okay, so that's like the first thing.
that might be the case, yeah. But the the boar missed every shot, and then
True.
I feel like Ruben did some good goddamn damage, and then the cat did some, but and I did nothing. I mean, wait, I would feel like 6. I had like 6 damage, so. Yeah, so I have no spells, and I was all fighter in that whole thing.
Well,
So I'm thinking, like,
that's a fun
since my
situation.
since my spell didn't work with, I guess I would know that it wouldn't work against the owlbear.
Oh,
Would
speaking of
I?
spells not working, I think your Cure Light Wounds also wouldn't work on the boar.
Well, I don't have cure wounds right now because I only had protect against
Oh,
evil
okay.
from last session to this session. So yeah, I used, I believe it was one on Ruben and one on the orc. I believe it was. No, I had cure light wounds on the orc and inflict wounds on the goblin. Sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
So I wait.
Oh,
We can't-
also, sorry.
no, I was saying like I don't think I can prepare spells in the morning because we've been woken up again, right? So like,
Yep.
this is the owlbear.
I wonder if we should, now that German can move, we should maybe travel to that one place nearby so that we could actually sleep in a town and get rest.
Yeah, no shit, right? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my crazy.
And
So
I wanted to say, I actually don't want to cut like this thing's beak off or whatever. I just want to cut off its head as a whole. Can I do that?
do you think the feathers would be like important? Like,
You have a dagger.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be the implement you want to use to cut off an owlbear head.
What would I need?
Something bigger than a dagger.
A sword?
Preferably something that's good at hacking.
a machete? A machete?
Anyone got an axe?
No.
Preferably an axe, yeah.
And this thing weighs a lot, right?
Yep.
I can't just drag it. Okay, so I guess I just pluck out components if I can.
Yeah, like we can rip like the wings off the owlbear, right?
Well, maybe not the entire wings, but some feathers,
Yeah,
talons,
like yeah, like
uh,
li-
beak, tongue. I don't know if that's a thing.
it sounds exotic for food.
Yeah.
But like the wings themselves, they sound very.
They are not wings, they are legs. Like, they just have feathers on them. Like, they are like a
So we-
mixture between wings and paws. But they are
Okay,
very
so-
obviously paws.
Okay, so we can take the feathers off the paws, right? So like we can just rip
Yeah,
them
we
off,
can
like from the
pluck
root.
all the feathers off the creature.
Wait,
I don't think
how
we're
many
gonna be
feathers?
using that much time.
Well, Wiglaf wants to do it, so he wants to pluck the feathers off the owlbear. How many feathers does he get? Not all of them, obviously.
How much feathers do you want?
I don't know anything about the feathers. Like this is the first time Wiglaf has ever seen an owlbear at any point. Like this is an owl.
It's full
Bear.
of feathers. You can have 10 feathers, you can have 100 feathers.
Do I roll for that?
Whatever you want to do.
How much time does it take for me to take feathers off the owlbear? Let's say, like...
Depends on how many feathers you want. Like, how many feathers do you want to pluck?
Yeah,
It's
Okay,
not that
so-
hard to pluck
I don't
them.
think we want to spend too much time standing. I think we want to get packing and moving pretty quick.
Yes, but like, I still want feathers. So I'll take
Yeah.
20 feathers. 20 feathers from the owlbear.
Alright, you have 20 owlbear feathers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
Reuben is back. Is everybody back?
Yes. No, Jorvin isn't. And Reuben isn't.
I'm back.
Reuben is.
Owl feather.
Jamun, you are muted if you're trying
Yeah.
to talk with us.
Panda?
I don't know what you're talking about. I never accidentally mute myself.
That's what I thought, so I'm just making sure that you didn't. Alright, so everybody's back. Jamun, you have an axe, right?
Yes.
Like large wood cutting axe.
Yes.
Just
He can take the owlbear head, right?
pointing that out. If somebody wants to have a large wood cutting axe at the moment, there is one.
I don't know that he has one though, right?
He
No.
did mention it and pointed
Yeah.
out to you.
It's the first thing he told you, that is that he has an axe on his back.
The question is Osmar scared to ask for Jorman's help?
I mean,
You-
Jamun
you
went
roll
back
for it?
to bed. Right?
Oh, Jorman went to bed?
Yeah.
No, I take off my light stone. I rush in the tent. Is he sleeping?
They were there at the fight, right? They weren't sleeping.
Mhm.
No, they were in the fights.
Jamun, what are you doing in the tent?
Looks like I'm wiping off my spear and about to fall asleep.
I ask him, do you mind if I borrow your axe?
Yeah. Just grab it out of me, bud.
I do that.
What
And
was
I
that accent?
cut the head off. I
Give
lay
me
it on the
a
side.
non-proficient
I laid-
butchery check.
But
Is that half int?
I think so, yeah. Sounds reasonable.
What are these
Oh.
rolls?
13. You try your best and you hack off the head.
oh
It's
god.
very badly done. The skull is damaged. But you get it off.
Oh god.
Nice.
It looks like really gruesome.
Good.
If somebody were interested in stuffing this creature's head and putting it on its wall, it's probably not going to happen.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Just throw it aside. I don't want to try to do like this. Get rid of it.
What?
Get rid of the head. It's not worth much money.
It's not for the money. I go attach it to ass. It's to let creatures out here to know not to fuck with us.
It's true.
Rowan's still there. Where did the ball go?
The boar is like trying to move away.
Oh, Rowan's like next to the ball. He's like still attempting to patch the ball up.
Yeah, the boar is like letting you try to patch it up, and then it like tries to stand up, and it's starting to like stumble away, clearly unable to put weight on its right foreleg.
Rowan's like, Wiglaf, when can you next cast your magics?
It'll have to be like tomorrow because I've been interrupted in my sleep, so I don't have any spells that I can cast in this morning.
And then pointing at the like boys, like if you if you look at him, his leg is badly injured. He will not be able to survive out in the wilds with such a injury. We have to heal him. It's the least we can do.
Can I take a ritual of a god? I'm gonna speak to my god to like maybe give a blessing of some sort to this like insignificant boar. Uh, yeah, I'll try and help give them. I'm not giving them anything. So yeah, I want my
Try your
god to
best.
watch over this boar with their 1 hit point or whatever the fuck they have. Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm going into like a private a prayer ritual. Like
Mhm.
so, like I go for like 10 plus however many minutes. I'm like, my god, please watch over this being for the rest of their lives, no matter how long that is. You keep them safe, and boom. No, that's what I say to them.
Yeah,
My
give
god,
me a wisdom check.
not half. The plus 16. Oh my god, I've been rolling so bad. Oh my.
You try to pray to your deity and like maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. You don't get anything back. Nothing. Like it's not a obvious nothing, but you just don't get anything.
I look to Ruben.
Ruben's, oh,
Sorry.
then, Ruben's looking at Wiglaf with a expectation, seeing you do similar things before you when you've healed people with
Yeah,
magic.
so
So he's expecting you to do something similar right now,
yeah,
looking at
we
you.
love looks at like Ruben, like everything's gonna be okay. Just to like just make him feel better. It doesn't matter if it actually helps him.
Reuven, the kitty jumps on your shoulder and you hear Kitty say, "Oh, big pig broken."
Um, Turning back to Uzma, who seemed to want to say something.
Ruben, you say to be a man caring about nature, yet you let this pig suffer. Why not just put it out of its misery? That's the least we could do for all the help it has provided us.
Yes, if that is all we could do, that is true. That would that would be appropriate. But now, and he like gestures to Wiglaf. We have Wiglaf here, who can mend wounds with magic, which
Uh,
means we can give this boar a new life. It is the least of what we can do. If the boar had not attacked with us, with
The
if
boar is
the
moving,
boar,
by the way.
it
yeah,
doesn't know
I
it's going
think
on.
to
it,
you
but it can't walk right.
like
It like
hobbles.
walks very slowly without putting weight on one foot.
I mean, it's alive, right? Do I make it seem like it's gonna die? Like it's I have that death sense, right?
Yeah, your death sense not picking up anything.
Okay, all right. So boar's life.
It's definitely not going to die. That's what you can tell with your
If you just
sense.
Right.
want to let it suffer, then fine. That's fine by me. I honestly don't care.
Oh
If
man.
Wiglaf here can heal it, that is much better.
You think the boar is gonna follow us around for Wiglaf to learn spells? Additionally, I'm not sure exactly how Wiglaf's thing works, but many spells that are cast upon humanoid creatures are entirely different from those casted on monstrosities.
The
There's no
boar by
reason
now
to
has moved out of your field of vision, unless somebody's following it.
there's no reason to assume that um, Wiglov's magic would work on this.
I attempt to follow it. But
Yeah.
turn as I'm running, I'm like, Wiglaf, is that true? As I go after it.
Big love shrugs.
Wiglaf?
I can only help it as my deity gives me the ability to do so.
In the way you're pronouncing it, it seems. I think Ruben takes it as a no. As the quote unquote deity that is your like second. Is your split personality or something?
Yeah, no shit, right?
Right. And sees that you probably can't do it. And just
No.
probably like stops as he's stalking the boys. Like, really? You say we cannot even? And like, Wiglaf, you really cannot heal him? He looks saddened.
Yeah, like Wiglaf looks to the sky. You know, he feels his god. I'm sure he does. He looks back to Reuben. I cannot heal this world, but they have done their quest. They have done their, you know.
DM, would it be me as a ranger? Is that what Uzma mentioned before of having to put it out of misery? Would that be appropriate here?
You failed your ranger check. That's what
Ah,
I'm giving you an answer.
Okay.
So that's up to you.
It's a no.
But Osmar, the person with anatomy proficiency who so well butchered the pig in the previous forest, tells you that this is what you ought to do.
You didn't tell him anything, Osmar. You just said put it out of its misery. That's all you said. Told him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
What do you mean you didn't tell him anything and then you proceed to say what I told him?
Yeah, you didn't tell him why he should put it out of his misery.
Yeah, I didn't claim that I told him
I
why.
want to eat it.
Yeah,
You know?
I didn't say that. I just said that put it out.
Well,
The
Reuven,
betterment
you
of-
see the boar like limping away.
Reuven like falls to his knees as like teardrops appear in his eyes. It's like turning back half his face to Uzma. You really believe it cannot live any longer? It cannot heal from this wound?
I nudge at the boar and point towards it and shrug my shoulders.
Which is it?
Obviously not. Look at it.
It looks back. There's utter sadness in Reuven as tears fall from his face as he draws his bow and arrow
Alright.
and shoots it in the back.
Give me an attack roll.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
You missed.
That's very. Does it have more than? That's
You
an
miss.
8.
Okay.
No,
I know what I'm
Dex-
saying.
Oh
no
my
dex
god.
AC.
Oh
Back
my
attack,
god.
flanking.
I wasted fucking 6. It's fine. We're good. We're fine.
I have another shot.
Oh my. Oh my god.
Does my arrow
You know, Reuven, you don't have it in you at the moment.
okay.
Your first shot, like it went over the boar. The second shot, basically, instead of shooting at the boar, you shoot in the front of your feet because you
Oh my
can't get yourself to kill the boar.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
that's just
assuming
all the
at
thing
this
you need
point-
to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At this point, you guys see just shoot in the distance, but like just shake, throwing the bow on the ground, falling onto his knees fully, and just hitting the ground.
I actually
With
think
a
you are
stick.
out of vision range for the rest of the party. Like,
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, the boar was moving away, and Reuven followed it. Then he talked with you, and the boar kept moving. Reuven has to get into 60 feet to see it, so he's out of range of the rest of the party.
Even
The
at
other-
twice? God damn it.
But Reuven absolutely just breaks down in the middle of the night.
He get fucked.
You guys probably hear whimpers of cries.
It's fine. We go out to sleep. He doesn't hear your cries.
Kitty comes over and like crawls around you and like tries to make you stop crying. Doing kitty things.
Mm-hmm. It takes some time. But eventually goes back. But yeah, it doesn't tell the others if he killed it or not or whatever. It's just there's tears in his eyes. And, extremely saddened look on his face.
Does anybody else go to sleep this night?
If I can, I'll try to sleep for the rest.
We go up. We go.
I mean,
Good.
Osmar, your watch is coming up, right?
Oh, true. But I gotta. If someone's sleeping, Jordan is at least. I have to shut off the lightstone.
Yep. Yeah. Reuven, are you going to sleep?
I don't think so. He just sits in the middle of the camp,
Alright, so
dazed.
same situation as last night. You
Yeah.
three and Kitty sitting around outside. There's a moving. Oh no, just kidding. Wiglov and John went back in the back in the tent, sleeping. It's just a sad night. Osmar, give me a d20. I'd like at the brink of the dawn, you see like it's getting light outside. It's dawn right now. As you see a group of rabbits hopping by, unfazed by the carnage. Kitty kind of slowly looks at them, but not even Kitty is interested at the moment.
As the sun is dawning, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
I pull out my lightstone before it gets too light to make sure everyone wakes up early in the morning. This
You
time
can just
succeeding.
wake up everyone.
No, I want to do it in the dramatic lightstone way.
Yeah, sure. You pull out your lightstone. It's light outside now. Doesn't mean everybody's waking up.
Well, I walk in. As I wake up, let's I nudge their or what's the word? Not massage, but kind of like move their shoulders to wake them up.
You wake them up,
peacefully.
yeah.
It's time to go, boys. We need to make it to a civilized area.
Yep.
And rest.
Well, if it weren't for the... What? Go.
I have one question.
Yes.
Looking at the corpse, did they? I don't ask him, but I look. Did they take everything? Did they take the head? Did they take the claw?
They took feathers and the head, I think.
Reuven's gonna pull out his swords and take its claws and a shit ton of its feathers.
All right. How many feathers do you want?
How many feathers in a pound?
Give me a number of feathers, that's easier.
Like 200.
You want to sit there and pluck 200 feathers out of this creature?
Yes.
Okay. This will take you
As I
quite a
cry.
while.
Yep, that's totally fine.
Okay.
I'll interrupt him if he's still doing it when we want to leave.
Yeah, he's going to sit there for like close to an hour and pluck feathers out of the creature.
No, but if he's doing that while the others are sleeping, it's fine.
I saved my Adobe acrobatic stuff with the feathers, but they're not on the sheet. Never mind. Whatever. Let's go on.
Okay, Reuven, you can mark down like 200 feathers, which will weigh a pound, and you will have to think about where you put them because they are quite the volume. And
Yeah.
15 pounds of owlbear claws.
Okay.
They are large and heavy.
I put up a clause on the thing, ass,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just actually I picked 200 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have a big pile of them, and
Yes.
now I start putting them into my belt pouch made of cloth. How many think can fit in there?
7.
7 feathers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wrap them in my bedroll. How about that?
Okay. Your bedroll is unusable now.
Great. I'll put it on the whatever. Also on the donkey. So
Okay.
now I'm walking around without a bedroll.
Okay. Reuven, give me a perception check.
Cool. 21.
Yeah, as the sun goes up and like you thinking about the events of last night and you look towards the forest, you see in the distance a limping boar. Still limping.
You
It's
see,
like
he starts
a mile
crying
and a
again.
half away from you by now. Didn't get far in the night.
Still limping away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it must have stopped quite a few times because the distance it has traveled is like really, really short. Considering
just
that it's been like 6 or 7 hours since it
Yeah.
left.
He just starts bawling again. It's crying.
Life is sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you say that owlbear feathers are exotic?
They are exotic as feathers are, yes.
Yes. That's big. That's actually huge. Holy fuck.
They are sought after.
20 owlbear
Big.
feathers.
It's like the reason people kill owlbears is to get their feathers. That's like the only interesting thing.
Bro.
How big of a patch did I do on the owlbear?
I think you like picked clean one of the wings, like one of the arms.
Yeah, you guys see Reuven next to a pile of owlbear feathers, just absolutely bawling his eyes out.
Also, Reuven, give me like a second ranger check.
13. Guess that's a +1, a +2 now. I'm a level 2 ranger.
Just to clear this up in your mind, this creature is not natural. You look at this creature and you know this is a fucked up, magically fucked around creature that should not be around here. Like owlbears, like you don't even know what this is. Like, it looks like an owl and a bear crossed, and to your mind, this creature makes no sense, and you are convinced that it's better removed from nature than left in nature because it doesn't belong into it.
Pandal went as well. I don't know if you guys saw. He left.
Oh.
Why?
He's back.
Yeah,
Alright.
I dragged him back. All right, so I think we can close down camp and keep moving and get moving. You have been kicked around in the middle of the night, so there's been combat, so no healing. Unlucky.
Nice.
No spell learning. Everything's fucked. But you
Nice.
can grab
Yeah.
all your stuff, put it together, and head out.
Oh boy.
Are we heading to Nolly or Heffington?
Not Deffington,
I
right?
really want to get to the city, right?
Yeah, are we gonna go to Tarrega or Low Bay? I'm equally hesitant on both.
Let's go to Tarrega, like it's a
East
safe
Nolly.
place.
Sure. We're gonna go to Heffington for a day. 8 miles walk sounds good for a day after all of this shit.
Yeah,
Then
no
we'll
shit,
rest
right?
there and we'll head towards Tarrega.
Yeah, we'll go to Tarrega.
Alright, so you head towards Taffington.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I will drag you where it actually is. And let's see if anything comes across.
Oh boy.
Maybe there's more boars and more owlbears, who knows?
Oh, I don't have
13,
any
no.
spells.
Rufen, give me a d20 and a perception check. Why?
29 for perception.
Why all the time? How do you do this? No, this is actually a different role. Interesting. Nothing. This is true. He would be... Nope. You see nothing. You like have a half-day walk to get to Taffington. On the way, there's nothing interesting to see. And you can arrive there in the middle of the day, like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Oh my god. I just realized that we're legally obligated to sell these feathers to Reyna. Fuck.
You're legally obligated to sell the Mr. Raider.
No, I made a promise on behalf of our party, so I
Well,
need
on
to make
behalf
sure
of
that
you,
guys...
not the party, just you.
Yes, that's true. If you guys have the ability to fuck me over real hard right now.
I mean, yeah, sure, yeah.
I don't think Reuven even took the feathers with the intention of selling them or any intention any goal in mind at all. He was just plucking them with this like dead or like just blanking out stare.
Yeah, no, I have 20 owlbear feathers, so I'm gonna keep them on my person.
Alright, is there anything you want to do in Taffington? It's gonna be the same
Yes.
procedure as every town. You go inside, you
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
I
two
think
heads on the donkey at the moment.
This time we have two heads, yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
One with a leg.
I feel
One-
like after all of that's happened, we're not too interested in getting news right now. I think everyone just kind of wants to get in, or at least Osmar wants to get an in room and just like rest, like
yeah,
for
agreed.
a day at least.
Yeah, so you enter Taffington proper and pretty quickly get stopped by a group of guards. They see the owl bear head on S, and they also see a sack with blood on it. They will ask you to explain. You can explain pretty easily. They will say, congratulate you on killing hobgoblins and owlbears, which is quite the feat. And considering the fact that you have killed an owlbear, they will not really stay too much in your way,
Ooh.
Good.
since the owlbear has alone more hit dice than the four of them combined. So,
Wait, how much hit does it have?
5.
No, so barely.
Still.
Still though. That's like a
Yeah.
pretty.
I even rolled 2 8s, but then the rest was shit. So
Yeah. Wiglaf is gonna walk up to like one of the guards and stuff, like have like a casual conversation with them, like just shooting the shit.
yeah, you
While they're
can
in Teflon,
Teffing.
yeah.
Yeah, you can head to the inn, rent your rooms.
How much
Is
gold?
everybody taking a room? You're 5 people. That's like it gets weird.
Yeah, it's
It
fine.
usually would be 5 silver for 2 people, so it's either
So
15
10
silver
silver
or
for
one
4?
person is not sleeping in the inn. This is like, is Rufen up to do crazy outdoor stuff or?
He's not up to do much at the moment.
Alright.
Remove
guy-
the silver from donkey sheet.
Yeah. Or you can also like try to get a room for everyone. Like everybody has his own room if you want to.
No, I think at least me personally, I feel like after this, having some comfort nearby could be good.
Alright. So there's nothing else going on in town, right? You're just sleeping and then heading out again.
I think I would prefer to study the read magic spell here for 2 days, as everyone else gathers information or just chills out. I think, or I guess I bring this up to the party tomorrow when we're at breakfast or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wouldn't mind a couple of days rest?
Yeah. Yeah. We've getting through and different goblins and stuff. We should be fine.
Ruven?
Yep, Ruben just mechanically nods.
Okay. Drummond? Are you muted again?
Sandra! No!
He's probably still asleep in his room. He hasn't. He got injured so bad he hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh
True.
yeah, spell preparation. I guess it doesn't matter if we're gonna chill out here for a while.
Wiglaf, are you going to heal people?
I didn't get the chance to get my spells ready because we were ambushed
I mean, it's
again.
like
so
you
I
get
can't-
into town and then the next day is the question: do you heal people
Oh,
the next
right.
day?
Yeah, I'll get the hold on. the stuff. I'll get 2 cure light wounds, 2 cure light wounds. We can have that. I'll just use one of them on Jorman, and the other on Ruben. I mean, unless he doesn't need the.
Do
Is
you
he
do
fine?
armor, Uzma?
Sorry.
Do you do the armor spell as well, or no?
Can we do that tomorrow? If we're
I'm
resting
not
here.
pushing. Ruben's not asking for it at all, actually.
Yeah. So if he's not asking for it, then definitely tomorrow. I think Osmar's looking for downtime so that he can finally learn the detect magic spell. So he kind of excitedly prepared a read magic for that.
Okay.
So Ruben doesn't want any healing, so I'll give Jorman healing, and then I won't give Ruben any. So I'll take that off my list.
Ruven regains 2 HP, Jormon regains 2 HP, so... What are you healing? Like, both of them need 3 more.
Okay, so you said they need 3 more, but Ruben said he doesn't need any healing, so...
What?
If you're staying in town for 2 more days, they would both be at full again.
Okay,
Without
so
magical
yes,
healing.
I'll give them the healing that I need for the rest of the 2 days.
Okay, so you don't That's just the one question is, are you healing Jormund magically? Because then we would have an RP thing going on.
Yes, I'll heal Jorman magically.
Okay, then give me 88.
Yeah. Okay. 28. Ooh. Oh my
Nice
God.
roll.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. So sweet.
It's a big one.
There goes fucking one goddamn skill slot. Alright.
Alright. Okay. Then once Jormund shows back up, I just dragged him up again. Maybe he hears us talking and then realizes that he's still in the game.
Hey! Jorman?
Maybe he went out without saying BRB.
Something happened anyways.
What?
You still here?
Hey,
Oh,
how are you doing?
Jorman, I healed you for 1 HP. Casey,
Yeah.
yeah, I healed you from 1 HP.
Yeah.
Right,
You
can I-
have noises.
are you falling asleep?
Are you tired?
IRL or in game?
IRL.
You-
No. Do I want to? Yes.
Alright, because you keep dropping out of the call and then things are kind of complicated if we don't know if you're listening or not.
Makes sense.
Yes.
So, are you going to stay here for however long more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a question?
It was more of a confused yeah and why.
Then continuing
Yeah.
with the story, you have just experienced a very weird thing as Wiglaf comes up to you and puts his hand on you and heals you for 1 hit point. This is something you have never experienced before in your life. This is really strange. Also, there's somewhat of a pain when he does this.
That is an interesting thing.
Don't worry about it. It's supposed to help you as you recover.
Feels like I just kicked like a metal plate.
You should be fine, friend. We've we're in safety right now.
Where are we? Still in the same place as last night.
Where are we?
No, you went to Taffington, like you went to the next town.
Yeah, we're in Tappington. We're in the next town. At Tappington. We should be fine. We're safe for the time being. Just rest, friend. We'll be okay.
Me twice.
What did you say?
Don't have to tell me twice and then
Oh, okay.
lead back.
Alright. So Jormund kicks back and Usma is going to learn a spell, right? It's your plan?
Yep. That's the plan.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ask for access to
No, I have it written down on my
Ah
papers.
yeah, you copied it, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So give me your spell learning check.
70 or under?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
If
nice.
you learn it, you take 1 day to learn it.
Nice. And do I roll for pages?
Yes.
Alright, can I get a 1 here?
Yes. Almost.
Nice. It's the
Ooh.
same thing
Sweet.
that book 1. Nice. I have now learned detect magic.
Good job.
Nice. Nice.
So. All right. Rufen, are you doing anything during the day, or are you also chilling?
Yeah, I think he's chilling. Really, he probably like got healed, like got stitched up by Uzma, and then like just walked out, like lightly walked out of town and just found like a nice field. What like during the summer, right?
Yeah.
Found like a nice field, just sat there on the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
looking into the sky
All right.
until the sun goes down.
Okay. Kitty comes with you, and then we'll just walk around while you're sitting and looking.
Oh, how much silver are we losing per day? 15?
Yes. Plus, if you want to eat, then food as well, and else like subtract
How
rations.
much is food?
Same as rations.
Okay, so we're just subtracting rations for now. And then we'll get to...
But you only need half rations because you have like dinner and like now you have breakfast with the room.
Okay, well, I don't want to count that, so I'm just removing rations. We're staying here for a couple of days. We have 8.5.
I mean, you need 1 day. At the end of the first off day, you have learned your spell.
Yeah.
Then we go to the next day.
We have to stay 1 more day so that I can... I guess we could leave immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I think we want to buy rations anyway. So let's just, for simplicity's sake, let's say we use up 8 rations during... Because we use 6. Okay. And it's gonna get bad eventually. So let's just say that we use all 8.
Okay.
8.5 of the rations we have left. And are we
We're
able to...
assuming we're like staying here for like a day and a half, 2 days for you to memorize spells and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Are we able to...
So we got 8 days and I'm sorry, 8 days for 8 rations.
Oh yeah, that's true. When I use read magic, or when I learn the spell, that takes the entire day, so we can't travel that same day, right?
Yes.
No.
We'd have to travel the next day, so we have to pay the inn twice.
Yeah, you stay you stay the first night, then you learn the spell, and then you have to either stay the second night or leave during the night.
Yeah. Okay. So that's our inn gold, and then so let's say we use our fresh rations.
Yeah, if you
Buy
like
some...
subtract 8.5 rations, then that's enough because you have breakfast with.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll probably buy some more rations for the road.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find it. Wait, where's gear? Rations. Actually, do I have this on my character sheet? Fuck, I did at some point. I do. Okay, awesome. 20 fresh rations for 4 gold. Fresh rations. 20, and then we're moving 4 gold. And they weigh 60, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Uzma, this is up to you, but you probably see Reuven's bedroll wrapped or that's wrapping around a shit ton of owl bear feathers, and you know that Reuven has no bedroll now. So
Do I
if
buy
you
him a
want
new
to
one?
do, he doesn't ask anything about it, but
I'll buy a new bedroll if I see this at... Well, would I see this at some... If you don't come talk about it, I might not see it the day that I'm learning a spell.
you saw it when we were traveling.
Oh, okay.
How would you see this? Like, you put the bedroll, like, if you want to wrap the bedroll around the feathers, then the feathers are hidden.
Okay, I'm back.
The only thing he sees is
but I
that your
imagined it
bedroll
was
is.
like visibly, they were like visibly peeking out, but I guess they might not be.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that the only thing that is noticeable is that the bedroll is on ass and not on your backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, so I probably don't pick up on it that fast. Just by the Oh, is there like a butchery tool, something that's specifically made for it? Or is it just like dagger or axe depending on the situation?
There's a cleaver, which is used to cleave bones apart. It's like a hand axe with a large heavy blade. Unwieldy in combat, but very good for.
Or I'm not sure if that would I find that from this town?
Yeah.
Maybe something that we should have on us. So I'll purchase one of those as well. How much does it cost?
5 silver. Are you listening for rumors while you are around, or do you not care at all?
We left once to go around the town, like see what the people want in the village. Like, what are they talking about? Like, what are the rumors? Like, what are they wanting? What are their aspirations? That sort of thing.
Okay. Doesn't seem like they are caring too much about what's going on in the world. They will talk about the fact that there is a owlbear head in the stable at the tavern, which attracts a few people to come and look at it. Also, there's talk about the fact that possibly another hobgoblin raiding party has been dispatched. And you will hear about some strange sighting going on, like at the edge of the high forest during the night, like the night when. So you would hear this at the morning after the learning has finished.
Okay.
So your third day in this town, you would hear in the morning that there was a strange light seen and like some thundering, like some exploding sound.
Okay.
And
I'll keep that in
also
mind.
you will hear about the fact that Benny the Whip has been attacking a small farmstead outside of Kensei 2 days ago.
Attacking a farmstead? You said a farmstead?
Yeah.
In Kensei, yeah. What said?
Other than this, the town seems to be kind of chill.
A few days ago. Sorry, I'm writing this down. All right. So a few days ago. God, I mean, like if that was a few days ago, they're already fucked. So at least we know they're close to that area. Yeah, I'll go back to the group wherever they might be, and I'll relay this information that I've gathered from the populace.
Right. And if you want, you can head out of town.
I still can't prepare my spells because we've been interrupted for a while, or did we get to Tappington
No.
and now we can rest?
Oh yeah, the day that we head out, I'm gonna try to go cast Arbor on Ruben.
You had one day, like, you arrived at Thursday. On Friday, you memorized Cure Light Wounds, and now it's Saturday. It's the day you're heading out. So you can memorize spells again.
So Jorman and Reuven both healed only the 1 day of +2 HP.
I was unsure. Like I heard Wiglaf say that he does not heal Reuven magically. Is this true?
No, I didn't do that whenever we were before. I haven't healed him at all. I only healed the orc, German.
Okay.
However,
So
when I've casted now, like if he needs me to help him now, since I've been able to get my spells ready, I have 2 Cure Light Wounds, 1 Protection against Evil, and the 4th being speaking Animal Friendship.
Reuven, you are at 12 out of 13 HP, and Yomun is full HP.
Okay. So yeah, Wigoff probably sees Ruben maybe still slightly damaged, but not very. But Ruben doesn't ask. He doesn't look in a state to ask. He looks very like just zoning out.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just said all right. So you restore armor as well?
Yeah, I go hit it with Ruben, and I ask him if the cat got injured.
Cat didn't get injured, right?
Nope.
And that's
Hi, Stove. I'll be right back.
all I do. And then as we're gonna be heading out to prepare sleep on that slot, I go visit Corfin. I ask him if he's casted anything on the rock today.
No. Coffin has not.
Did I toss a featherfall on it?
Again?
I
Oh no, you never did this, right? You only
Yeah.
used Spider Climb. Yeah. You can try.
Sure. Because
Yeah.
wait, actually, I'm gonna go read the spell once more.
Wiglaf wants to try and talk to the mayor or the governor or whoever is the head of the village, like the shaman, whoever they might be. One of these tiny little t-shirt, whatever that might be.
You can talk to the sheriff. Other than this, there's not really like a leader of the town.
Gotcha. Whoever
so
the authority is. Sorry, go ahead, please.
no, you can go.
No, it's fine. I mean, like you had plans, so go ahead. I'm going off to the sheriff.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna featherfall the rock and prepare another level 1 spell. Say, I don't know, enlarge. And then I'm gonna see how the featherfall rock works. I'm not sure if featherfall only works for 1 fall or what exactly it is. So once the rock is featherfalled, I try like climbing up on a desk and jumping down and see if it works, and try doing it again, and if it still works.
Okay, what's the first thing you try with the rock?
Well, first I cast it on it and see if it feels weird.
The rock feels like the rock. You casted your spell, you know that you casted your spell, the rock doesn't feel any different.
Okay, so I place it down and prepare my spell so that I don't miss my grace period. And then I pick it back up, and then I climb up on a table and jump off. Am I featherfalled?
Yes.
Interesting. I climb up on a table again, and I jump off. Am I featherfalled for the second time?
Yes.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I throw the rock. Is it? Actually, no. I don't throw it like forward. I like toss it upwards. And is it feather falling down?
Yeah.
Whoa! I look to Corfin. Look! Then I throw it up and watch it slowly slide down.
I mean, slowly it moves at 2 feet per second, so it's not like really slow, but
yeah.
Instead of just dropping to the ground, it like slowly drops to the ground.
Yeah. Then I actually I throw it up and then I do like 2 quick 360s and I catch it to
Give
show
me
off
a
my
dex check.
skill. Amen. No.
You throw the rock into the air, do two quick 360s, and look up as the rock doinks on your head.
Fuck.
Coffin standing in the corner of the room and starts slowly clapping.
I toss him the rock.
What's Coffin's dex? Let's click here and then take dex. Coffin tries to catch the rock and like expecting the rock to move like a normal rock when you throw it, like he misjudges and instead gets smacked in the face by the rock.
I clap at him.
He looks unamused at the red. Looks unamused at you, as you can see that he has a small impression of a rock on his face.
I give him a smile and say, alright, I think it's enough messing around.
Yeah, he picks up the rock, places it back in the pouch, puts it back into his backpack. Yeah. Then he climbs onto the table and jumps off the table with the backpack on his back. And just jumps off the table. And says, kind of what I was expecting, just making sure.
Yeah, let's get the check.
And I think, Wiglaf, you want to talk with the sheriff? Wiglaf.
Broken.
I think you said
Broken? His mic is picking something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken? Broken?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up?
Okay. So you wanted to talk with the sheriff?
Yes.
Yes. What do you want to talk about?
Just like what's been going on in the village, like past few weeks, few days.
Nothing much. Sometimes hobgoblins come by, sometimes bandits come by. It's the same thing most of the time here.
Okay, so
If somebody were to take out the hobgoblins once and for all, this would be greatly appreciated. Well,
what direction did the hobgoblins come from? Do they, have guerrilla tactics? Do they come in, attack, and then leave, flee?
they always attack one of the farmsteads outside. If they attack, depends on the mood sometimes. I mean, they live in the high forest. We all know this.
Yeah.
The whole clan has their base there. The military guild is not really interested in taking care of the problem, but considering you and your group seem to be interested in taking care of hobgoblins, what about take the fight back to their homelands, huh? Sound like a plan?
Well, we've taken out at least a few hobgoblin groups so far. Myself and my party. The party.
They keep on coming, that's the problem.
I'll let them know that you guys have been attacked recently. We'll try and get get the information that we need and help you all here to make sure that no goblins attack you for the foreseeable future.
I mean, just beginning of the week, we've been attacked by a new group of hobgoblins. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's nice that you're going around and taking care of the raiding groups, but unless they are removed from the forest and removed for good, I think that's not much changing for us.
Baby steps. We can
Yeah.
do what we can with what we have.
Yeah, sure.
And
Good
I'll,
luck.
give him a bow.
Hmm.
What is the name of the sheriff? Of
Is this necessary? Do I have to pick this up now?
No, it's
Okay.
not. No, it's not.
It's Sheriff of Taffing.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
It's a
So they
undescript
mitigate
creature
problem.
of human stature.
Right. So, help them start talking. Yeah. So I'll go back to the party at some point.
And you head out towards where?
To the tavern of Teffington, wherever that might be.
Yeah, no, you meet back up, and then the party moves out of Taffington, I guess.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess we asked the tavern keep for nearby other towns.
Uh, eastwards, there's Little Lingen before you get to Tarrega, or you go southwards to Hillside West.
Hillside.
But
How many miles south is
where do you
Hillside
want to
West?
go? Is the question.
We're looking for a middle point between here and Tarrega.
Yeah, probably Little Lingen. It's like straight east.
How many
16,
miles?
20 miles.
20
something.
miles.
Yeah, a day's travel.
Not when you're carrying a dwarf around.
True. Dwarves, funny creatures.
How about
Little legs.
the hillside city?
Oh, it's kind of the same distance, but southwards, and doesn't really get you that much closer to Tarrega.
Okay. Like, all right. You really got nothing better for me?
Nope.
Unlucky. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We'll have to. I guess I turn back to my party. There's no town that we could get to without camping out in the wild, so I say we head straight to Tarrega.
Sounds like a good idea.
Make it 2 days.
Reuben nods.
Right.
Still being quiet.
Then let's go.
All right.
So you head out towards Tarrega. You will cross a number of the hill lines, put it like this, and from the top of the hill line, which is like, can you see my pointing?
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, from here you can see Little Lingen over there, and Tarrega over there. There's like these huge fields all around Tarrega. Like Tarrega has like this enormous agricultural space around it.
Wait, I would know this.
Yeah, you would know this. Yeah.
Can you travel through the thing? Is there like a travel area, or do you have to go like through the Barriers Road?
No, you can travel through them.
Okay.
It's just like there's like all these farms around Tarrega. Like there's fields everywhere. Unlike the rest of the world, where there's like a few farms around towns. Around Tarrega, there's farms everywhere. Okay. Who's leading the party this day?
Hopefully, Ruben.
Probably me,
Yeah.
unless someone like steps up.
I guess
No.
no. So Reuven, give me another d20 and a perception check.
Ooh,
All right.
missed it.
+1 for L.
+1 for Elf. Let's say you had gotten a +1 for Elf, then you would have seen nothing. So you see nothing. Nothing of interest going on. I mean, there's some birds around, some critters running around. Like interesting things to you as a ranger. Everything's interesting, but there's not like bandits or hobgoblins or another owlbear or anything like this. That's just a calm day. You don't even see any couriers or anything, so nothing interesting happening. And you can arrive at campsite. You're so close to Tarrega that the chance of getting attacked here is like really slim. So we will just quickly check if something happens during the night, which is a
Oh boy.
big no, and we can continue to Tarrega.
Coolio.
True.
And you arrive in a nice town. Unsurprisingly, Tarrega has a honeypot if you want to stay there. Or you can take the less luxurious inn.
We're staying at the honeypot.
Alright, then fork over 5 gold pieces. And you can stay at the honeypot. You arrive like late in the day. And is there anything else you want to do in this night, or is it just
Probably not
sleepy
gonna do
time?
anything in the night.
I mean, it's evening time.
Like what? Like 7 or 9?
The shops are closed. Time. So there's no shopping, but you can like go to the temple, you can go to a bar, you can try and find Reynard if you want to.
I've lived with him for a long time. I know what his habits are.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, I assume that he'd just be home. Is that a fair assumption to make
He's
as Osmar?
either in his shop or he is in his favorite tavern, but probably in his shop.
Yeah. So I don't want to go banging on him. I have an enlarge. I could reduce his door.
Oh boy.
Do
I'll
you
just go
actually
meet
want to meet him? That's the real question.
Yeah, I think I've thought it over, and I think I do.
You do? You're no longer concerned about being followed by shadow mages.
Because they already know Reynard, and it doesn't seem like this German dude is gonna be that big of a deal.
Hmm.
Like, I don't really have anything to hide left.
Alright.
It's
Good.
like, would I submit to Google, like my Google searches? Like, yeah, of course, like, doesn't matter.
Alright. So you can try and find Reynard.
I'll do that the next day, not the night.
Okay. Okay. So you have a nice night, you can like wash up. Do you try to find the bounty officer this day, or do you try to find the bounty officer the next day?
Probably just tomorrow.
Alright, so you have a stinking corpse, 2 stinking corpse parts on a donkey in the stable. Alright.
Oh boy.
And we bathe,
And what?
or I at least do.
You bathe. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cat.
Cat also wants to bathe, most definitely. Nice warm water, swimming around a bit. This is fun. Alright. You can have a nice night in the inn. Everybody has his own room. And the next morning, you can head out to the bounty office and talk with... What? Oh no, I'm stupid. Okay, with Luke.
I tell the rest of my party to go talk to the bounty office.
Alright.
I have some errands to run, and I'll go
Okay.
head to Reynard's shop when they go to the bounty office.
Let's go bounty office first. Is there anything specific you want to do, or you're just turning in the head and trying to find out if the head is worth anything?
Well, I think we're just gonna plop it down and be like, "This is a Rafe."
I mean,
Pretty. I think we're pretty confident. This is Rafe. This is Rafe. This is Rafe's weapon.
Alright, so you plop down the head, you plop down the Morning Star, and say we killed a group of hobgoblins outside of between Tefik and Nolly, and description matches to a certain raffle, and we would like to collect our bounty. Sounds about true?
Yeah, but in a much more awkward manner.
Yeah. So you
Because I'm
do
assuming
this.
the three of us.
The bounty officer, like, somewhat at the head. He checks the head, checks the weapon, and matches the description, and says, all right, seems good enough. Here's your money. Continue hunting. Seems like there's a new group out there, so look out for them as well.
Do they have
You're
a
right, yeah.
bounty?
Yeah, there's a bounty on the new group as well.
How much money did we get for the raffle stuff?
100 gold pieces.
We probably had, like, with the other hand, immediately after Ruben plunks down a twine wrapped by 7 hobgoblin ears.
Mm-hmm.
We still have hobgoblin ears, yeah.
You can cash them in as well.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Is this guy trying to cheat us as well, like the one in Levadia?
No, he gives you 21 silver pieces.
Very good.
And gives you a rough description of the new one. Has been observed to be fighting with a spear and shield.
Okay, Broken, you wrote the money down?
Yeah, I already have it. It's all in the doctor sheet. So, Spear and Shield, do we have a name for this new group?
The name is unknown so far.
Oh, no. Okay, so, no. There aren't any descriptions of their face, right? Do they have, like, weird noses or ears or scars?
Rest of the description is he has his left ear is ripped, like a part of the left ear is missing, and he has a bright red nose.
Right. Cool.
And he has a group of 6 to 10 followers.
And thank you so much for the information. I'll just, bow to the, sheriff and then walk back over through the Tarrega. I've never been to Tarrega as far as I know. So
Yes, you have not been to Tarrega, that's true.
I'm gonna, look about the sights,
Yeah, it's like a nice town, it's very calm, has like a comparatively like a small town charm to it. Like Barrios is like this big bustling town with a lot of things going on. Lobay also has this huge core of the city, and Tarrega, unlike this, is more spacious. It's more drawn out, and there's not as many people in the town as you would expect. Which probably has to do with the fact that most of the people are farming and they live outside in the farms.
Yeah. Making a big portion of food, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the place that supplies most of the food to the kingdom.
Do they have a temple around here in Tarrega?
Yes, obviously they have a temple.
I'll go to the temple and do some praying. My God.
Yeah, it's the same layout as all the other temples.
I'll go to the place that I'm most comfortable in.
Yeah.
Of the service of the temple.
You do so, and you can pray there a bit. Rufin, is there anything you want to do?
Not really. He's skulking slightly. Still somewhat put off. Probably slightly, not as much as the first few days, but still, he's way more introverted than he is normally. So he maybe finds a tree somewhere and sits down on it for the day. Gets back to the tavern.
All right. Okay. Then it's over to Usma. Back in his hometown.
Hell yes. When I enter a shop, I want to pretend for the first couple of seconds to be a customer.
You enter the shop and from behind the counter you hear a also familiar voice saying, "Oh, welcome. How can I help you?"
Oh, I'm looking for exotic spell components. And then I
The
turn my
person
gaze
steps,
towards them.
yeah, the person steps up behind the counter, like starting to try to answer, and then sees your face, and a big smile comes over his face, and he like embraces you and says, "Usma, I'm so
It's
glad to see you."
it's been a while. A month?
Something like this, yeah. What are you doing? I thought you were heading eastwards.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure because like it's it's so weird. We were like invited to um we were invited to for like a quest to go like look east, but we weren't really given any information or supplies or anything. So we didn't go east. We just kind of I guess explored what has already been explored. Try to learn how to combat stuff.
Yeah, I mean, with I heard that the mining platform has been taken down. So
It's
how?
already they're already planning a new new ships are gonna be headed back that way.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll probably
But
be going there at some point.
yeah, how would you have gotten eastwards, say, without the ship travel?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I really don't understand. It felt so official getting the mission, but it was very they have a very hands-off approach. It's like, "Oh, you've been royally tasked for to do this thing," and then that's it.
I mean, I guess the royal task would get you something to get eastwards, like get you through the door, through the gate, or get you on the ship,
Yeah,
I guess.
I assume so. Book passage.
Probably. Would
But
think so, yeah.
with like I didn't know that the world is this scary. Is I feel like it's surprising to me how stupid people are.
Why? What
I
happened?
I I don't know. It just feels like um socializing with everyone feels extremely hard. I don't think I was struggling too bad here, but it seems that I don't know. It's just hard to have like a good conversation with a person outside.
Really?
You know, like they have this party like because we have like a traveling party, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm not tasked with this thing alone, and even something as simple as like watch orders or something like that for camping in the night is like it's troublesome to get that functioning. We have like this one dude who would like wander off during the night, and I don't know, it's scary. 'Cause I don't want my camp to be like unwatched.
Yeah, I would hope so that the camp is watched during the night.
Yeah, I mean we got lucky, but it makes me uncomfortable to think that uh we could have been unlucky, you know?
So tell me, what did you find so far?
Oh, there's been a lot. Jeez, I don't even know where to start. I look around. Is there any customers in the shop?
Um. Yes, there's one person off to the side, looking at something.
Does he look like he needs help? Is this something that
Nah.
I'd find appropriate? Okay. Like,
I mean, you see that Reynard is keeping an eye on the person.
yeah.
Just normal shop stuff.
Well, task with the Royal Council. I don't know if I can share everything, but
Did they tell you not to?
Yeah, kind of.
Then
It was
you,
implied. I don't know.
well, then you shouldn't share if they told you not to.
Yeah, but I have a lot of stuff that I can share. Uh, for instance, and then I go through my backpack and produce some owlbear feathers. Look what I
Do you have?
slew.
Did you pick owlbear feathers yourself?
I said that I said that I was the first person to declare that I was harvesting components, and I did
Ah,
say that
okay.
I'm picking some feathers as
All right.
well. And when you said that when Wiglove did it, you
Yeah.
said he could pick as many as he wants, so I added
I
50 on
had
my sheet
20
as well.
wings, and you had whatever after me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you pick out owlbear feathers, and Reynard looks at them and like at the first he looks at them kind of quizzically and then realizes the shape and the coloring of the feather is not from a bird and says, "Oh my god, how did you?
Yeah. We're
You could be
you know,
dead.
uh, you
Where did
know,
you run across this creature?
it was actually just like a couple of days ago on our way here.
On your way here? Where have you been traveling?
We just traveled through Low Bay into Teffington and then here.
You just travel in the wilderness?
Yeah, we went with the purpose of finding hobgoblins. That's kind of what we've been doing
Why would you
for
go
the past.
find hobgoblins?
Sorry,
Why would you go and find hobgoblins?
for 100 gold and combat experience.
Oh my.
Why?
You're
Isn't that
trying
a
to
good
get
idea?
yourself killed. Is this a possibility?
No, I'm not. I'm not stupid.
Oi. Oi, wei.
I I I, st- I studied well when I was here. I even learned the expeditious retreat spell. I'm fine. I think the only uh only people really putting their lives at risk are my party members.
Well, please make sure that you. Make sure you don't die, okay?
I would never.
I would be. I mean, of course, I kind of sent you on this journey knowing that there's an implicit risk, but there's one thing in an implicit risk trying to uh, further the knowledge of the kingdom and an implied risk of going around the wilderness and getting mauled by an owlbear. Uh,
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm just I think I'm really good at this combat stuff.
I mean, you managed to get rid of an owlbear. I guess this kind of speaks for itself.
True.
Your traveling companions, they seem to be capable.
Yeah, they're all right. There's been a surprising amount of I guess cultural differences, like the camping stuff. But I
How
think
come?
sorry.
How come?
Well, one of them is an elf, which is
An
probably the
an
biggest
elf?
divide. Yeah,
An actual elf?
yeah. Have you heard Reuben the Goblin Slayer?
Reuven the Goblin Slayer? Of course I've heard
Yeah,
of him.
he's
It's
an
like,
he's an he's a real Goblin Slayer now.
so. I mean, we both know that all the stories about the elves, they are 90% legend and 10% truth, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought before. I'm not sure anymore. He seems really good. Like we killed an owl bear.
My little Usma traveling with Reuven the Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have seen that one coming.
yeah. It took a weird turn this one, but yeah, it's fun.
Kind of makes me proud.
It should. I am awesome. I've actually kind of grown a bit of an ego.
You always had this hidden ego.
What?
Of course.
Oh, I
I mean, you've
well,
always been helping other people, but let's be
well,
true.
I gained the self-awareness to realize this ego then,
That's
I
a good thing.
suppose. Yeah. Anyway, I get some tea for you. You started your morning, I hope, with some at least, but we shouldn't be chatting without tea. No?
Ah, Usma, you amuse me.
I
You know where the things are. Come grab
yeah,
us some cups of tea.
I go make tea.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
Reynard goes and talks with the customer. Maybe there's some more customers coming and you can like hang out and chat with him in the store.
Yeah, I'll probably do some customer helping as well
Yeah.
if it seems that he's getting overwhelmed or something.
I see a few people coming around. Seems like a normal day.
Yeah. I do some cleaning or whatever, like upkeep work.
So you help out in the shop during the day.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess everybody is doing whatever they want to do. Do you go back to the honeypot this night, or do you stay with Reynard?
Um I'll Would I remember? I probably would remember too, because I don't want them to. Actually, no. I trust that my party knows that I'm in my hometown. So, yeah, I'll just stay with Reyna. I'll sleep in my room.
I mean, what did you tell them when you left?
I said that I have some personal business too, or some errands I need to run.
Okay.
So we don't have your information for like where you from, where you live.
Yeah, I've said multiple times that I hail from Tarrega on our travels, so they know
Okay.
that this is home for me.
Yeah.
There was also probably like a noticeable shift in Osmar's mood when they made it
Yeah.
to the city.
So Usma's off doing whatever he's doing, and Reuven and Wiglaf meet back up at the honeypot at night, at sundown. You are there, Coffin is there, Drummond is there, Usma is missing.
Well, it seems Usman's doing their own thing here in town. This is where they live, after all. Maybe they went to see someone. However, we still need to find this goblin, pack, right? They're sort of close to Tarrega. Maybe we can go after Benny. They may be weakened since they fought Ruffles' gang. I'm saying this to Reuben.
Reuven's like looking out through the windows at the people moving, just wistfully looking about. His hair dances in invisible wind, in like there's no wind, but his hair is moving still. So he just stares outside like a movie actor, just wistfully looking away. Uh, not even really responding to you in a gesturing way. So you're not sure if he heard you or not.
Right. I guess I'm talking to myself. It wouldn't be something new. We left this a lot.
Coffin speaks up and says, I don't know. Do you think we can take on Benny? Or any of the bandits?
Yeah, given enough time, I think we could take on the bandits, but we need to prepare. We need to know their locations. But
I mean, my guild has expressed they didn't say I have to, but they more or less said I have to return whatever Rachel stole if we take care of her.
Well, then I guess if you must leave after the fight to help your guild, then I'm not going to stop you.
I don't have to leave. It's just the artifact that she has stolen from the guild. As I have been informed, it's supposed to be returned. So when I talked about being out there killing hobgoblin groups, maybe running into bandits on the way, well, the local leader in Low Bay, he picked up and he instilled this in me, that this is guild property and this is my duty to return it to the guild if we come across it.
Well, then we should go back to your guild and then we'll return this stolen property.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Get more connections for us to help.
But I'm not sure if we can take a group of... How many are they? 20 bandits?
At this point, probably was Ruven also looking back, slightly confused at the conversation. Yes, the human bandits would probably be much more difficult than the hobgoblins. I would not be able. I'm not as familiar with fighting humans as goblins.
So they seem to be weakened from Ruffles' gang because they might have fought them, so they may not be 20 strong, maybe 18 or 17. But even then, we need help. We need extra help.
Yes.
Do you know anyone, Corvin, to? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Continue with that.
Do you know anyone, Corvin, that could help us in this endeavor here in Tarrega? Do you know anyone from here?
I guess in Tarrega I would trust that Usman knows people. Maybe he has someone who we could ask. Other than this, I'm out of my realm, so I don't really know anyone here.
Yeah, Wingwap will think about it for a few moments, and then he will.
I think he continues. I think maybe we can take advantage of our good friend Ruven over there, and maybe we can slowly but surely deal with the Red Drake clan. Maybe we can manage to push into the base.
At this point, Ruben kind of looks with more intent. Yes, if we could more get into the forests, scout it out, find their location, stalk it, and see how many there are. We would make a plan. Though, from what I think, the strongest of them are still out. The strongest. This new group most likely is not as trained, is not as good. The last remaining biggest leading group, Azmith is named. I would say we should kill them first, as they are. I would think they are the, if not clan leaders, they would be the high up in the command of the clan. Which, if we kill such an important person,
Didn't the bounty officer in barriers say something about the leader of the Red Ray clan?
Did they? I'm not.
It should be it starts with an A, right? Their name. Um,
Asmith is the one of the leader of the largest party.
yeah,
Large.
they live. They hang on the forest up here, right?
Their high chieftain's name. And like looks at his notes. He pulls out, and they're like written in half elven, and then some are like little in like human, as like how humans would write. It's like Nair.
Yeah, that's what I thought something. I thought we heard something.
Do we? You said it also has a bounty on it. Do you know how much? What
I,
it is?
I, I don't think that there was a bounty on it, but I imagine at least. I mean, for you, he points at you, Reuven, this would be your greatest accomplishment on your revenge against the hobgoblins. I'm not quite sure how you elves work, but I think if we manage to take care of the hobgoblins for good, this would get us quite the goodwill in the kingdom.
Yes, like still looking at a paper. I also have written down that Raphael and Asmith. So we have already one of his sergeants, and the Asmith is the other one. If we were to kill both of the sergeants first, and then go for the leader, then they would be helpless, and they would not have any leaders to lead them when they have to run away. And Reuven's before slightly dampened expression slightly picks up again. It's like a light, much more damp than before, but still a light fire is in his eyes. Then they would have no one. They would have no one to lead them as they escape, and we would be able to track them down, all of them, and their clan would be gone.
I think this is our goal for now, and then maybe head eastwards afterwards, or
Like look serious at the party. If you could help me with such a monstrous thing, then it's such a big and difficult thing, then I would be extremely grateful of all of you.
Coffin looks to Big Love expectingly.
Oh, yes, of course, Reuben. I'll help you wherever you need to go. We need to like rid this world of these goblin menace.
And maybe on the way we will find enough strength that we can take care of some bandits as well.
That would be helpful.
Yeah. Considering the bandits and the hobgoblins seem to not be on good terms with each other, and if one of them disappears, I guess the second one has more freedom to move around. So something we should keep in mind.
Do you think we could probably like lead a trap for one group to the other so they can fight each other? Some sort of distraction.
Maybe. I
Mm.
don't instantly come up with an idea that would not require us to be bait, which I would prefer not to do.
If need be, I would be willing to do it, but it would have to be a very well thought out plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
very well. I guess we will have to discuss this when Susma shows back up. Speaking of him, do we have to be worried?
I don't think so. This is his hometown, so he should be okay. He should be very knowledgeable of the place.
He's been
Alas, sorry, go ahead.
he's been kind of weird ever since we left Lobey.
Yes. He mentioned he did not like Lobe very much. I would somewhat agree. At least the town itself.
Did he give us any more information other than personal business?
Looking to Wiglaf. Did he?
He didn't say anything to any of us. We just, we were at the tavern and he went off on his own. We only hope that he can come back to us.
So that's why I'm asking, should you be worried? Does he have like debts that he has to pay off?
Well, he's never told anything to us, so we can only hope the best. Yeah, that's all we got.
Well, I guess if we don't see him by tomorrow morning, I guess we should go look for him.
Agreed.
There should be like, I think that he mentioned, or like, isn't he, doesn't his like father or something have a shop in town?
Should we go look there?
I mean,
Okay.
now it's kind of late, but I guess if he doesn't show up tomorrow morning, we should try and find out which shop it is. See if we can get some more information.
Agreed.
I'm not worried because of one night. I'm worried if we don't hear anything past one night.
Well, it's a human city. There's probably not many dangerous things here, right? At least to humans.
Sometimes, my elven friend, the cities are more dangerous than the wilderness. If there's an owlbear approaching you, there's not much questions if he's trying to kill you or not, right?
Not.
If
I
a
mean,
group
how
of
many
random humans is approaching you, do you know if they're trying to kill you or not?
He gets like a thoughtful expression on his face, like concentration. I guess you do not.
Also, there's rarely a chance that you accidentally insulted an owlbear. Accidentally insulting a group of idiots. It's a quick thing to do. You remember our first stay in, what was this crazy hellhole you got us into, Wiglaf? A Rusty Nail, or what was its name?
Oh,
You're just talking about like random mage stuff, and then all of a sudden this extremely smart evocationist like getting up, all readied up, like.
I'm pretty sure that was Usmar that got us in that trouble, and he armed us with his way
Just saying.
to losing.
That is
Just
true.
saying.
However, when it comes to humans, we have a tendency to be very subtle and not very, outwardly evil or good or whatever. You really just have to, get the vibe.
Yeah, just saying. Sometimes, my friends, towns are more dangerous than the wilderness.
I guess we'll find out. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, your words make sense. He could be in danger. So we look for him tomorrow.
Yes, I would say so.
Agreed. Agreed.
But for now, I hope we all have a good night's rest, and I will head upstairs. Good night, my friends.
Good night.
Coffin disappears, and since we are in town Everything's fine. We can look at level ups.
Woo!
Oh no.
So
I mean, that'd be.
did you get XP?
I mean, with the wizard, who's probably has to level up. Like, I really want him to do because like, it's been so long. He hasn't leveled up any.
So there is 3 level ups.
Oh shit.
Wiglaf, your warrior levels up. Usma,
Oh.
mage levels up, and Corfin also levels up. Not really surprising me, I would say so.
Okay,
Yes, that seems.
there's gonna be a couple of test 1d100s, and then I'm gonna roll my HP. 1d6.
What?
Is HP roll 1d6?
Yes.
Because I'm testing my seed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm refreshing.
Okay.
So
Like-
hold on.
Okay,
My-
this is a good seed. You might say that's literally the same number. Actually, wait, is this gonna be a 12 again? No, okay. This is a
You
good
you
seed.
fucked it up. Oh man.
Oh, it's good.
It was
Yeah,
a good
it was.
roll. I have 3, okay.
Nice.
Low average, but like low average.
Yeah.
So when I roll my hit die for a fighter, 1d10 divided by what? What is it? 2?
You just
Okay.
roll 1d10 and then we deal with the rest.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Boom. 1d10. Oh god. Ah! Sorry, that's pretty good. Sorry.
That's an 8, so you get 4.5 hit points.
So that's 8.5 plus 4.5, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh,
13,
also,
13?
Also,
I wanna ask at some point. I'll go look at spell books that we have that are probably made by me, and I look to Reynard. Did you can we trade the spellbook for 50 owl feathers, owlbear feathers? I mapped it out. I think that's fair. And
Did you get 50? Do you have 50 or do you what?
I'm holding like a 50-page spellbook.
How
Like, I mean, the owl feathers. Do you have 50 owl feathers or do you have 20 owl feathers? How many do you
I
have?
have 50. Yeah, you took 20, right?
Yes.
is really that expensive?
I counted it from an economic sheet. They're 2.5 gold, I think. One.
there's not many owlbears around.
And we left like half the feathers on the owlbear.
They're 2.5 gold
And left
times.
much more than half the feathers on the owlbear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only took like a fifth or so of the feathers.
Times 50 equals 125. And I think a spellbook is 1.2. I mean, 120 gold. So there's 5 gold more, but Reynard would have to do the selling process. But he probably has more spellbooks than owlbear feathers. And also, the spellbooks are made by me.
He
So it's
has
kind of a-
empty spellbooks around. This is true. With you, he is more than willing to trade spellbook for owlbear feathers.
Amen. So I'm removing them off my sheet.
Mhm.
Amicable
where-
trade. Fucking based.
So Usma, you really left like $1,000 just laying there?
I didn't know their exact cost.
There's not an exact cost for owlbear feathers. They're just expensive feathers, and you can sell them for how much you can sell them.
So I'm probably bringing this up tomorrow morning, where I knew that they're like exotic and expensive, but I didn't know they were like exact price. So I was reading through some books and I found out their exact price.
You don't have an exact price. There is no exact price.
Okay, well I have an estimated price. My
Yeah,
own
you know
estimate.
they are sought after by wizards and also just random people because they are interesting feathers.
Yep.
And if there's not a lot around, then they get kind of expensive. If there's a lot around, then they drop in price. This is Yeah.
Hey, man. Narrow for Scald as well.
Why did this fuck up? Right.
Terribly.
So, I have checked what Coffin is going to learn, so
Really?
I will roll for Coffin. Coffin has 16 int, so his spell learn is. Why is this so complicated?
16 into, I think,
70%.
Oh, it's 70?
Yes. And he is trying to learn. Where am I? Here's the right thing. One spell, which is a specialist spell, which he passes. And then the second spell, which is not a specialist spell, which he fails. And the third one, he passes as well. Yes.
My turn?
Whenever you are ready.
I'm ready. I'm going for Pattern Weave first, since I failed that at level 1. I think it makes sense that I'm trying it now.
Are you like taking Pattern Weave as one of your level up spells?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume, right? Failed means that I never had it written down or anything, right? So I can't just try to relearn it.
Just the fact that you were able to try to learn it in the first place means that you have access to the spell from where you learned the spell the first time, which is the same place you are at right now.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
then I'll just try to do it. Then I'll try to do it as a not level up spell. Can I do that?
Then it would be normal spell learning.
Yeah.
Okay, but then
So
let's
1d1.
do level up first and then see how
Okay,
much time you
level
want to
up
spend
first.
in town.
Okay, so I think as the campaign started, there's something that Osmar was against. But with all of the crazy ass NPCs and with all the crazy ass shit that he's gotten into, I think he's gonna try to learn Charm Person here.
Ooh. Also, I've been trying to like save my.
Boom. But he fails. So no charming people. And my transmutation spell is gonna be comprehend languages. I get it.
Good job.
And then one more. Floating disc or detect phase. What does detect phase do again?
If you were ever going to fight face spiders, would help
Yeah.
you. Or like unseen servants. Ethereally shifted creatures.
Yeah. No, but
Certain
I
undead.
think the reason why I really like this spell is it's not just me. I think you hit it on an yeah. Yeah, you hit it on an enemy and then everyone can see them.
Mm.
That's why I liked it so much. But I don't think it's gonna be super useful super early on. So I'm gonna try to learn Tensor's floating disk in case we want to haul loot. Which I do get.
Sure.
As a fighter level 2, I just get 13 HP, and then that's it. Nothing else.
+1 to your to hit.
Ooh. Okay.
And then separate from these, I try to learn Pattern Weave while I'm chilling at.
Yeah, so
Oh, but-
before you decide to chill at Rayna's place, are you trying to get back to the party in the morning? Or do you ignore them?
I mean, I'm probably gonna have like some breakfast with Reynard, and we're gonna have some tea, and we're gonna talk some nice stuff. I'm like, oh, how's your life been then, Reynard? Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah. Do you talk with him about Rayna?
Uh, no, I don't think there was anything significant about right now.
Okay.
I might mention it at some point, like, oh, there's like this other transmuter shopkeeper in Various.
Hmm.
Actually taught me sleep and super useful for first level cast for beginner wizards.
Yeah, that's true. Let me guess, it wasn't Adria.
No. Why would you guess that?
Well, I know my colleagues.
What's wrong with Adria? Wasn't she the one who was super mean?
She gave you a 20% discount on sleep if you had wanted it.
No,
Oh.
yeah. Adria was actually kind of laughing at us. She was kind of mean.
Adria is like a ruthless businesswoman. Let's put it like this.
Oh boy.
She didn't seem like a ruthless businesswoman.
Well,
She just seemed mean.
then you didn't do business with her.
Yeah, we found a better place.
Yeah, I heard like it's not too long ago that Alfredo had this accident, blew himself up, and his apprentice took over.
How does that work, by the way?
What?
How would someone blow some... Like, the story I heard was that he blew himself up while casting transmutation spells while under the influence. But I can't think of, like, how that would happen.
Well, sometimes you...
I gotta go. My dog's going nuts. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you again. See you all next week.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, like it's just because of talking to my dogs. It's been great. See y'all. Bye.
Right,
It's been
bye.
fun.
Very abrupt, but okay.
What?
Okay?
I am kind of confused. That's all I'm saying to this. When we were talking about blowing yourself up,
Blowing himself up.
sometimes you make critical mistakes, especially if you're drunk. So don't drink and cast.
Yes.
It's like one of the higher up rules. Especially don't try to experiment with anything when you're drunk.
Yeah, it was just strange. I feel like... I don't know. I don't
You
know.
feel like what?
I don't understand how someone could screw it up that badly.
You think a story's not true?
No, I just think it's weird. I don't understand. Like, I don't physically understand how you screw up a transmutation spell to explode. Do you transmute your organs into dynamite accident? Like, I don't understand, like, what it is that happened. I mean, the only transmutation spell that I know that kind of like explodes-ish is color spray.
Maybe he was trying to create a new spell, or was trying to experiment with a non-transmutation spell.
That makes sense.
Maybe he was trying to create a transmutation version of Fireball. Who knows?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds like
Someone
a
should-
stupid idea, but
I feel like someone should really get to doing that.
how would you do this? Like, Reynard starts thinking about transmuting something into a fireball.
I mean, you'd have to probably think of some sort of gimmick to make it work, similar to the Conjuration magic missile, right? Where it's not actually replicating it, but it's similar in effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. It's like make a Molotov cocktail, but enchant it on the way, and then it explodes in a large radius.
Or maybe like maybe like a more powerful version of pyrotechnics,
But what would be your base for this?
I don't. I'm not sure. You'd need like you could transmute an existing fire into a fireball.
Well, I
Or
don't
that's
think
what.
that a fire alone would create enough volatile energy to create a fireball, so there would have to be some sort of a base.
What do you mean? What's a base?
We transmute things. We don't create things. A invocationist or evocationist or whatever they call themselves these days, they put their life energy into their to imbue the magic around them. That's how they create fireballs. This is
Why
a
couldn't you
brutal way of. That's not the fine art we practice.
why couldn't you transmute an existing flame into a much bigger one? I mean, isn't that kind of what pyrotechnics does?
Yes, but pyrotechnics is very limited in its effect because there's nothing to be transmuted from other than a flame. And a flame by itself doesn't produce much. A burning rock, that might produce enough energy to create a large enough explosion, but then how would you throw a burning rock? So, unless you have a burning rock placed somewhere and you could just blow it up.
Oh, speaking of blowing up, has Fiorin visited the shop?
Not lately, no.
I hope he
Probably,
hasn't got himself in trouble.
you know, I think he had enough trouble, right?
Hopefully.
Probably learning for his finals or something like this.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hmm.
And then we chit chat.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything super important that I need to mention or ask. I ask about how his month has been. Is there any significant points?
No, nothing of too much interest. Just usual stuff. Some students coming by, some random wizards coming by, some guild people coming by, some crazy woman coming by looking for a love potion. The usual stuff.
Okay. I guess I asked about the pattern weave. You still have that lying around somewhere.
Yeah, sure, you can come by and try to learn it again. Maybe this time you won't fail.
I smile.
Okay, so you head out back. And I guess kind of we are ending here.
Seems so. Seems our
Can I roll
partly
the
a
pattern weave?
forward
Uh,
split.
there's no rolling for pattern weave. We will decide this if you stay in town or not. That's like the question.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Reynard is the best NPC.